Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of Techopolis and Minecraft and all community. Oh, is Nedved also streaming live? Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. I gotta get another little window open here for Nedved stream when they go live. Ooh, exciting! This is during the week stream for Nedved, which is a rarity. Awesome. Okay, we'll gas on about that when we get closer and they go live. Anyway, good day, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Oh, already the hydrate? Fantastic, thank you. Let's get caught up on chat. Good morning, Nedved. Good morning, Calyx. On Chicken. I shall drown. Good morning. Good afternoon. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, hi, everyone. Apologies for yesterday, no stream. I had a technician from the ISP come down. We are having some very, very cold weather here. And I chatted with the ISP and I said, hey, my signal's kind of junk. Can you take a look? They took a look and they're like, oh yeah, we need to upgrade your modem and whatever. So the tech came out. A repair that was supposed to take like 20 minutes took 4 hours. So I was like, after that, I'm like, I'm just gonna nap. Forget this noise. Una was here, and they get a sign. Let's see. Una the 9th. Una the 9th definitely sounds like a king or a queen's name or something, like royalty. Loyalty to royalty? I don't know. Hail to the king, baby. Sure, let's go Duke Nukem to it. Hail to the king. Baby. Yes, Hat is also streaming, yeah. Yeah, Hail to the king is very Duke Nukem. Yeah. Hail to the chief is, oh, what? Can't remember what. Not villain and not hero and not vigilante. What character? I forgot what character was all about. Hail to the chief. Anyway, let's talk about what we accomplished last session. Last session, we were talking about going to the moon. Now, before we really get... sure, try... Yeah. Go for it. Before we go to the moon, we needed... Lunar... Ricium? Lumium. Now, I noticed I had this requirement, but I didn't have any Lumium made or ready. Oh, I'm sorry. So what I did is I spent the last chunk of last session just getting a bunch of materials going. So I was like, what do we need for like the last few pieces of the puzzle? And we needed Invar. You'll see there's steel also in here, and I removed steel. This was steel, diamond, and gold. So this is our... Which mod's moon? Oh, I'm not sure. Stellaris, maybe? Stellaris. Yeah. Yep. Stellaris handles the rocket figures and the rocket pieces. Stuff that says Techopolis in here, I think is just because Techopolis modifies the recipe. But I think the fundamental mod we're talking about here is... Stellaris. Which I've never even heard of until now. To me, Stellaris was just a game from Paradox. Paradox? Let's see. So this is Signalum and Constantan. That's what's in there. And then what's in here is gold and osmium, which don't mix. Oh, the quarter one was actually osmium. Osmium, gold, diamond, I think was over there. So we've got those all cut. Those are all part of this system. This all works. This is all connected and fine. Yeah, cool. Yep, all online. Boom, done. Easy, right? Every one of these pieces is also moderated with the... They're not called rate limiters. What are they called? Level emitters. So this allows us to stockpile, I think I've set it to like 300, 400, 500, somewhere around there. So this is the new smeltery design that I like. Very compact against... versus the old style, which is this giganto blarg style. So there's that. Yeah. So yeah, that was probably the most of it we got done yesterday. Oh no, hold on. There's more last session. There's more we got done. We did all this. Yeah, all this got done. We found out that the ultimate crafting table you can't plug stuff into. So we're just gonna go ahead and remove that. I couldn't figure out how to automate it, and so I'm just not gonna bother. But just to show you the penguin providers, we have the enriched stuff, empowered stuff. Why can't you share your streak of 5? I'm not sure. There's been some weirdness about it that, like, you can share 3 and 7 and 15 or something. Like, I had the same problem on a different server, or on a different game thing. Now what's happening here? Charged Certus Quartz, 8 Flux Crystal, 4 Charged Certus Quartz, 1 bucket of water. You have power? It says 0 stored. I don't know if it has any powder. It started to say 6. Oh, I have no idea then. I'm gonna purge this out. Whoa. Thank you for that, sir. I'm gonna have to cancel that job. I'm not too sure what happened. But whatever happened, it didn't like it. We'll also have to check the penguin. Always have to check the penguin. I can't see crafting things here. I should be able to see crafting things. Oh, right. I removed that panel last time. What? Okay, so let's look this up. This is trying to make Fluix crystal, which it can make. 6, but I didn't get my reward streak last stream. I'm not sure, and I didn't even stream yesterday. 500 millibuckets. Oh. 16, 16, 16, 64. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Yeah, this pattern is not correct. Oops. That was easy. Okay. This pattern's not correct. Okay, I already took it. So, weird. This guy. Fluix is what? 16, 16. It's not a... Oh, maybe I took it from the crystal assembler. But no, this is correct. Arch Certus Quartz, Fluix Dust. I guess that also makes a lot of sense. Don't forget O2. A lot of people seem... Oh, yeah. Yep, I'm finishing off some coffee here. The coffee's done. Encode this instead. Okay, I think it was just a case of improper ratios, and I don't need this. Now, I also don't know if we're making charged who's a whatsery. Okay. Do I want to know what's going on here? It's all swimming in there. It's cute. Oh, can I see it now? Nice. Alright, so that's chunking through. I think I just want another guy for this, so boink. Hi. There we go. There you go. And it should just work? Maybe? I might have to cancel some orders. Yeah, if this stuff is going to be this busy, you don't have a lot to use points on. Yeah, I kind of don't really get the whole allure of using the points, I guess. Yeah, it's I know I'm really different from other streamers or whatever that go really crazy on the points, but I'm kind of the mind that, I don't know, folks are here for me and not the points. I don't know. I know it's a real jaded way to think of it. Okay, so what was work? This is busted. Yep, you're not doing that anymore. I'm hoping we get to quantum stuff because I definitely need more crafting CPUs. But I want to sit here and see when Fluix pops up. Yeah, I think everyone has the song of that. Crazy, I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room. Rubber comes from trees. Trees, they grow in the ground. Worms are in the ground. Worms drive me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room. Rubber comes from trees. Trees, they grow in the ground. The ground has worms. Worms make me... You get the idea. I think Holy crap. Well, that's never getting done. I want to see more Fluix show up, but we might not have enough charged crystal. No, we don't. So how do we make charged... We just put it in a charger, right? A reaction chamber. I guess we could just put it in a reaction chamber. 1600 AE is equivalent to how much FE? Yeah, it was it was heat death of the universe level of time. It's right here. Yeah. Like, it'll complete. I don't know how... I don't know why it just doesn't have... Question mark. Mate, I don't know how long this is gonna take, alright? Is there a calculator? No need for the charge in the mod pack, they're the same as regular. Oh, really? I didn't mean charge crystal, you charge it. Yeah, valid. There's a couple of ways to charge it, but the recipe that I put in for the thing said it required specifically charged. If it could take either, that's dope. Have it take either. Hey, if I can not do another inscriber, I'll not do another inscriber. Yeah, charge Certus Quartz. Fluix. Hi. Give you a flat end charger. Does that work? It will. It'll take forever, but it will. Alright. Well, I'll take your word on it. Let's just do... Certus Quartz. Nope, not 64. Ugh, okay. Try regular old Certus Quartz crystal. Now we probably have a bunch of crafting jobs going ape. Hydrate and stretch, thank you. I'm gonna go back in 4 hours. Sounds good. Hey, good luck on your stream. Calyx, I think this specifically requires charged Certus Quartz. And once Nedvid goes live, we'll give him a shoot. Oh. Okay, so Calyx, this might have just proven the point. What it did do was it turned the Certus Quartz into charged Certus Quartz. I do legitimately need charged, I think. Okay, well, now that I have this, that away, we should see this literally just work. We'll have to give it a minute or two because other jobs have to catch up. Katiana, good morning. Good morning to... In the morning, in the morning. Oh, Nedved's live. Not raid. Nedved Twitch. Boom. I clearly see the recipe alternative between both. I'm not saying like anything's wrong, but like when I had the things in with regular quartz, it kicked out charged Certus Quartz. So maybe one recipe is higher priority or something, but yeah, it did not work the way I had hoped. Which is fine. I could just set up charged Certus quartz. Let's see here. Got a reaction chamber, of course. Can I get a penguin? A penguin. Oh, penguin. Yeah, wanted to shout out to Nedved. They usually play during the weekends, so it's really cool to see them playing during the week. They're playing Cult of the Lamb. A lot of fun to see that. And there we go. Cool. So if Cult of the Lamb's your jam, they are live right now. I don't want another reaction chamber just for this. So, boop. And then we're going to queue some stuff up. I might actually have enough Fluix crystals that it's not chugging along. But let's see here. Nope. Nope. And the game crashed. No! I got a tip on one of my YouTube videos. You can seal wooden crates with an engineer's hammer and acts like a shulker box. What's a I should probably know this, but I don't play enough Minecraft. What is a shulker box? I think shulkers are creatures? Good day, LG. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I should probably know what that is, but I haven't played in a long time, so I don't know what that is. You probably have an order batched and broken. You do have an order batched and broken. Okay. That'd be why you're not asking for new stuff. We'll just wait here for a second. What I really wish you could do... Oh, there it is. Crafting 64. We'll just wait a second. What I was hoping you could do is I was hoping you could say, when you're below 64, make some. But I want you to make 64 of it. You could batch out larger orders, but anytime you're under 64, make 64. Don't make just 1 or 2. Go, Nedved, don't forget to drown. You got it, no problem. Shulker box is storage box you can make. You put stuff in, break it, and the stuff stays inside. Oh, Mechanism has a thing like that. The personal safes, I think, are like that. Okay, a shulker box. But you have to go to the end to find shulkers. Okay. Shulkers sounds like a curse. Or like a word that shouldn't be public or whatever. Calling someone... Oh. Okay. The heck? You had the product, and then you didn't want the product. Oh, auto export. Gadur. Here, you can have this. Hopefully that finished the order. Shulker definitely sounds like a swears. Don't call someone a shulker. That's really, really rude. It's that kind of a thing. Okay, that's better. Yeah, auto eject wasn't enabled. Okay. Yeah, that's valid. I really gotta upgrade all this crap. So you're doing a thing, you're not doing a thing? I don't know what's going on here. I want to get this unjammed, and then I want to move on to the moon. Gotta say it that way, moon. The same way you gotta say bee. Oh, like that. Moon and bee. I didn't make the rules. Coming from guy that literally is making all the rules. Okay. I know to seal them. Can't wait to test it out after work. Well, I hope it works. Let's see here. Storage box. Okay, you can seal wooden crates with an engineer's hammer. We can knock that out right now if you want to see it. Tatiana, if you want to see it just to prove it works, we can do it, but okay, I gotta cancel that order again. I have to put a monitor up here. This is driving me bananas. Okay. Hubba. Is anything else connected to the mains? Let's see here. Do we have any signals here? 11, 12, 11. No, that's the full 32. Where can I squeezle some more signal? All this stuff is set to crafting. Is any... You want to say hi? Denny is one of my cats. You're busy with this, all good. Alright, cool. Denny is one of my cats, and he's at the point of his life where I think he wants to become a lap cat real bad. But if I'm in... I think if I'm in pants or boxers or shorts or something, he doesn't like it. But I have to be wearing a robe, and then he's like, "Aw, that's the snugs. That's the snugs right there. Oh yeah, snuggle." And he's all about. Okay. I want to see this get finished. If this gets finished and whatever CPU2 is working on gets finished, I'll be happy. Then I'm gonna move on. Ugh. Oh, CPU2 finished. But what is taking this forever? Oh, yeah, it's not gonna... That's never going to work. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Damn it. Hi. Nope. We'll figure it out. You're a smart kid. We're gonna do a little switcheroo. There. Oh! Oh! That's very... Okay. That's very fast. That's why I was like, I think it's glitching out and it's not working. It's not working. It's not working. It's just, it's one and done and it does a stack. What the hell's going on here? Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. Well, I don't know what... I don't know what you're making. I don't know what it's making. I don't think it knows what it's making either. Where's this coming? What is this? Okay. Quantum infused. Okay, well here's this, I guess. Quantum infused dust, water. Well, that explains a stupid amount of water. But I think this is busted. Man, I don't want to do a troubleshooting stream. It's not even in the till. It's not, we're not even making that. Okay, give me this. We're clean now, we're fine, we're happy. I don't know what the hell's going on here either. Well, numbers are going down, so I don't care. Okay, anyway. We're full of all that. Let's talk lunar. I already got the big old biggie crafting table. Let's adjust the music a little bit because he's quiet. Whoa, shit, that was loud. Okay. Well, I'm awake now. Coffee or not. Alright, so first thing to work on is canned food. Can be eaten in space. We will want a bunch of... Oh, is that 30? Ooh, nice. Okay. I need some foodstuffs. Let's go get some foodstuffs. I think I have carrots? Unless I threw it all away. Oil, sugar. Ah, crap, I did. I'm trying to think of what food I have in the system. I don't think I have any. It's fun, fortunate. So let's make some. Get a cloche. Let's get the whole thing going on. Knock it out. Carrots were good, because we could do golden carrots. And it kind of looks like the tin doesn't matter. So whatever you tin, it's just canned food. It's just canned food is canned food is canned food. It doesn't matter. Yeah, carrots would be just fine. Do I have cloches? Do I have the whole thing ready to go? I probably don't. Do we even have carrots? Okay, we're off to a good start. Cloche. Hi. I need me some upgrade, guys. Upgrade. Oh, let's see here. 1, 2, I guess. Cat. Dirt. I have to find a carrot somewhere. Let's see. Speed. Upgrade. Hey. It coax Zenny to not scratch my bed. I have 3 scratching posts in this room. There we go. Good lad. Thank you. So anytime he is scratching something I don't want him to scratch, all I'm doing is just verbally interrupting him. There's no need to physically discipline an animal at all. 0% is that okay. That guy. Ooh. So whenever he scratches the bed, instead of the scratching post that's literally 6 inches away, a little verbal, hey. Enough. That's all that has to happen. The thing that I still meet people who have cats. Like, how do I prevent my cat from scratching up the couch? I'm like, how many scratching posts do you have? How many places in your house is it okay for a cat to scratch? And they're like, well, I don't have any scratching posts because they look ugly. I'm like, okay, well, give your cat a place to scratch a thing, and then they won't do the thing you don't want them to do. So I have several scratching posts in my house, and I don't care how it looks because I want the cats to get it. It's a stress relief thing. I straight up don't have carrots in this whole base. Alright, well, we're going to go for a snooze, then we're going to go visit a village, and then the game's going to crash. Oh, I get to finish my coffee. Ah, good. Yeah, I still meet people that have cats. It's like, how do you blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I don't know, it just seems pretty straightforward to me. If you don't want the cats to scratch your thing, give them something else to scratch. Easy. Grab them. I think we found... Oh, wait. Warp stones? I didn't build a warp stone for myself. But I know there's carrots this away. I think this is where we found carrots. Same thing with, like, litter pans. It's like, my cat's going outside the litter pan. How do I fix that? Make it a decent experience for them to want to go to the bathroom. Birch twig. And I'm not saying, like, have a hot towel ready and talcum powder, but, like, maybe have a hot towel and talcum powder. Oh, good day. Just kidding. But, like, have enough... Have it clean. Have there be enough places for enough cats. I thought there was a freaking smorgasbord of food over here. Hey, friend. I thought there was a thing. I guess there wasn't a thing. Well. Clang. Clang. Alright, where's the warpum stick? Vermutron! I know there was some... Yeah, okay. Ah, the eggplant is in season. Get out of here. Alright, looking for... Cool, thanks. That's all I needed was Uno carrot. We'll warp back because I think the distance is tighter. Southeast. East. Oh, did anyone catch the Northern Lights last night? Most of Europe, Canada, the United States. Yeah, eggplant, you followed it. Yeah. Did anyone catch the Northern Lights last night? I'm in the northern U.S. and I didn't quite catch it. Dang it, Ben. The Kira sign, not a Kuna sign. We'll just crank out some of that. I'm not adding it as part of the system. So we need heavy plate? Heavy reinforced plate? Heavy duty plating. Okay, so I don't know how to make this work. But we need lumen plate, steel plate, lead plate, hellish technium. How much technium we got? Technium. 158. Holy crap, man. We're still out of ultimate, though? Makes me sad. Why are we out of ultimate? What's the problem? Safe spent nuclear waste. That should be going on? What's going on? Are you doing the thing? You're not doing the thing. Okay. Aggravating. Really wish I could do something about this, but I can't. So I need polonium. I don't have any polonium. Something is borked. You just have this back for all I care. You not nuclear waste? Empty? Done? Oh, butts. Does it work now? Ah. Damn it. Damn it, Janet. Yeah. Alright, well, at least there's a cool song that's gonna make me feel better. I'm just gonna manually grab 2 of this. Thanks. Hold on. Oh, I thought I heard my phone vibrate. And I was like, I'm gonna go check something. No, the phone didn't vibrate. What happened was, this. Oh no, this. This makes it whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah! Okay. Thought I heard my phone go off. I'm like, that's weird. I have you on silent. I don't know why you're making noise. Just as a reminder, needs to be light accessible. Yeah, it works it like immediately. Yeah, okay. Now we got that going on. Now we got that going on, and that's making radio matter, antimatter. Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay, well that got fixed. Do I have carrots now? Heck yeah! Okay, so I need to make a shopping list. Heavy duty plate. Blah. HD plate? Come on. How many items in here? Are there 7 pages? Okay. E du plat. Getting pretty close to French or something here. Okay, lumen plate, osmium plate, lead plate, steel plate. Lumen. Actually, before we do any of this. What? Not lumen. Lumium, whatever. 1, 3. So it was lumium, steel. I'm just grabbing everything. Osmium. Grab 2 of that. I need hellish. Grab a stack of that. Okay. Dupla. Dupla! Lead. Lead. Okay. Lead pla. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Okay. We now have heavy-duty plating. Now... Oh, God. I need way more. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Osmium. Do pla. Boop. 30. Okay. We have canned food. Heavy-duty plating. I guess we start making space stuff, right? I'm gonna make a bit more heavy-duty plating while I'm here, though. It's recovering pretty quickly, actually. Look at that. Not too bad. Let's grab some more... that. Dupla. Okay. I'm gonna kind of sit here low-key and make this stuff as much as I can while we have the stuff. But we need... start working on some rocket parts. Part of the rocket. Okay. How much stuff do I need? I need 8 fins, an engine, and a nose. 8 fins, an engine, and a nose. 8 fins, an engine, and a nose. What? 8 fins, an engine, and a nose. Nose. 8 fins, an engine, and a nose. Simple tank, elite, hellish, steel. That's pretty straight. That's pretty straightforward. God, now I can't get my own song I just started with out of my head. 8 fins, an engine, and a nose. 8 fins, an engine, and a nose. The nose knows with an engine and a nose. Lumium? Oh my god, it's too early to try to remember. I still don't think that's going to be enough. We'll need this in I hope I don't have to mass produce rocket pieces and stuff. Hoping we build a teleporter once we get to the moon. And then that's kind of it. Excuse me, my voice is all messed up this morning. Because it's 8 fins, an engine, and a nose. 8 fins, an engine, and... Oh, boy. I don't know why. It's catchy, but it's stuck in my own brain now, so I can't get it out of my whatever. Okay. That was a playful distraction so I could get more of this going on. What are we out of? Stealing. Steel was something I pulled out of the second floor. Or I guess out of the first smeltery floor is where I pulled that out of. So that's another process that's been greatly chillaxed. And not? Oh, I see. Okay, another 14. So we have the rocket nose cone. I need some frames. I need 2 of these. Of these. I think that'll work. Engine. Come on. Rocket engine? There we go. I need 5 and 6 is 11 simple tanks. That's easy enough. There we go. Done. Row engine. Come on. There you are. Okay. Rocket engine. Done. Now. Rock fin. I need 8 of these things. We're out of heavy duty plating. Okay, that's fine. Zoom in. I need more lead. And let's get some more steel. And osmium. Okay. And loom. Get that right there. Boom. 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 Cool. Now can I make rock fin? Two. Oh, it makes 2 at a time? Oh, that I can't. It looks like a 3 to me. Okay, no, that's fine. I need 8, so easy. Ah, it makes that a cakewalk. Okay, cool. So make all this up, and I'm sure we'll need more heavy-duty plating for the armor or whatever. So let's take a look at what that looks like. Part of the spacesuit needed if you want to dream the stars. Okay, so this is actually fairly straightforward. We can crank out one of those. So it's a bunch of hellish technium, white wool, and does it have to be tinted glass? You make tinted glass. Ah, bananas. That's how. With amethyst. No. Oh. Ah, russin, frussin, dussin, amethyst. Grumble, grumble. Alright, that's fine. I don't think I have amethyst as part of the system anyway. I know we've got super empowered who's a what's it's. 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 Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right on. Okay, so we'll just crack this out. Can you take amethyst? You can't. Okay, as I thought. Okay. Thanks. And thanks. Okay. We'll get this crunched down, and then hopefully I won't be making amethyst again. Oh, big stretch. Oh, let's go annoy. Hold on. You get hydrate. 1 hydrate for Nedved. And 1 hydrate for Hat. It's important to annoy your friends, right? It's really important. Annoy your friends. Annoy your friends with hydration. Sounds like a PSA. I'm saying, hi friends. JohnMegacycle here. Make sure you. Aw, thanks, Kuna. Much appreciated. Ah, what a buddy. Thanks. This holiday season, make sure you annoy your friends with hydration. I can't make John drink. Oh, you know what? Just for you, you don't even have to spend the creds. I'll do it. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to pee a lot. We need tinted glass. Tinted glass. I need how much? Thanks, Hat. All right. I have consumed all the liquid ever. You need a what is it? A space helmet? Or 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And it's multiples of 2. How unsatisfying. Alright, there's that. We've added that. We've done this. We've done that. Oh, too early. Oh, too late. There we go. Alright, back to it. Hi. This? Oh, I don't have any wool. Hold on. We do have hemp. But what I'm gonna do real quick is drain that out. Go. Hemp. 1, 3. Was it 3? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfection. Kindly 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bam! Stack the stuff. These hell. Boom. We're on head. Oh, that's bonk. Oh, I look like a member of Daft Punk. No, just is there a way to? I thought there was a way you could put on armor, but you don't see the armor. You know what I mean? They have this in Terraria where you can put stuff in armor slots, and you can put something into what's called a cosmetic slot. See that here. I do see this, which I think this just toggles this visibility. Oh, don't put that on the floor. Okay, well, we have some armor. How about that? Does this go in there? I never added wool. Wow. Okay. E du pla. E du pla. E du pla. What's the next thing I need? Pants. Spacesuit boots. Oh, okay. Well, that's easy enough. Basubu. Supubu. This is bordering on like either baby talk or the beginning of a Wiccan spell types. I'm cool with whatever. Hellish. I need another. Maybe put 2 more stacks of that. Thank you. Okay. Spaboo. Base boots? Oh, boots is spelt with an O. I just need the 1, thanks. Nope, I just needed the 1. Get out of there. Get out of there. I actually can't. I can't tell. Okay, and then space pants. Space. Leggings. Ooh. Fancy. No! My fancy leg wear. Okay, and then we need a space suit chest. I'm probably out of wool at this point. Yeah, I super duper am. Hemp. Oop, too far. Okay. Oh, no, I wasn't. Hold on, I wasn't done with that at all. Thanks. Now I'm done with that. Okay. Space? Can I just do space? Yeah, we'll just do space. Space suit. Okay, so now we have... Yes. I have become dork. Need more of this. I don't know how much heavy-duty stuff I'll need. Osmium. I'd rather get this done and then just not have to worry about it, right? Osmium, lead, steel. We're missing. Okay. Hi, how you doing? E du pla. There was an old game. I don't think anyone's gonna remember this one or even knows or heard of this one. There was an old game called Nox, N-O-X. And it was an action RPG dungeon crawler style, akin to Diablo. And the idea of it was, in my opinion, it was much more story rich than Diablo. Diablo definitely was one of the granddaddies of ARPGs for sure. But Nox was from Westwood Studios. And what's kind of neat was when you cast a spell, around your character would be hand gestures and an incantation. So it was all like, when we're doing searches like this, he du pla, it definitely sounds like that game. So if anyone knows what I'm talking about, Bit of a shout out to Nox, and the game crashed. Yay! Nox and the frickin' game crashed. Whoa, whoa. Don't talk about Westwood Studios or the game will crash. Like we don't talk about Satisfactory or the game will crash. Are we back? Yeah, alright. You just gotta ignore it a little bit. It's fine. We're out of steel. We need more lead. Nope. Nope, mate. Wrong kind of lead. Do pla. Rod of hellish. Yeah, like I said, I'd rather just muscle through a little bit more of this. I do need more for the fins. Yeah, this builds up pretty freaking fast if I'm... I'm gonna be able to memorize this, and then I'm never gonna remember what this is about. Okay, that might be enough. Now I need fins. Base fins? Rocket fin. Rock fin. A lot of steel. Yeah, we've been burning through some of that steel for real. Cool. There's our 8. So now we should be able to build a rocket, which I'm not going to launch in the base. Okay, so... rocket? Yeah. There we go. Neat. Fly me to the moon. Let me play beyond the stars. Okay. Frozen skin, normal skin, galaxy skin, military skin, rusty skin? Oh, for the rocket. Frozen because it kind of has that Megacycle blue, I guess? Okay. Thanks. Rocket launch pad, fuel bucket. Let's make a gas injector. This allows the injection of liquid oxygen. We'll adjust the oxygen power requirement depending on the amount of oxygen needed to fill the space suit. Okay. Oh, why does everything need ultimate fluid tank? Man. Gas injector. Oh. You. Blur. Blur. Nope. No, I clicked too fast because I'm impatient. Oh, there you went. Getting all squirrely on me. Okay, one. We're at this level? Yeah, okay. The green and the blue and the purple and the red are really hard to see at this level. So when I click through, I'm like, well, I don't know what level we're even at. Gas injector, gas injector. Well, thanks. Okay, I have that now. So we should go down to the lab for this. And I'll get put away. We're full of lead plate, apparently. I need to add stuff to a thing. Okay. Carrots. We're gonna add carrots to the system. We're gonna add wool to the system. I'm gonna do something. Hi. Thanks. Okay, the only reason why we did that up here was cause carrots. And down the well we go. Hi. So less critical, but would still like. Carrot wool. You make my job a little easier, I think. I don't think I need a ton of tinted glass. I think this is kind of like a one-off thing. Okay, so you put oxygen in the suit. Okay, you need energy and you need oxygen, probably. I kind of feel like I'm missing a bunch of stuff. Like, I don't have any electrical wiring in this thing. I don't have... Huh. Yeah, I don't remember what the heck I did with all that. Let's just do a quick... Oh, it's probably in the smeltery room. Yeah, it's probably in here. There's our crap. Did you miss me? Big piles of crap? I bet you did. I bet you did, you did. Okay. This goes away. I don't need a stack and a half of that. I don't need 3 stacks of cabling for whatever reason. I just straight up don't need lapis. Wand can go in there. I don't need this tinted glass. I don't need a stack and a half of import buses. Who designed this inventory? Oh wait, I did. I guess. Right, okay. So there was all that doing that thing. Okay, so now I need an export bus. Which I think I have oxygen in the system. Stay tuned to find out how I don't know if I have oxygen in the system. That gets clamped. Export bus. Can I have oxygen? Guess it would be just oxygen? Yes, okay, perfect. And then I need some power conduit. Whatever it's called. Cable, sure. Huh? Shift for module list. Cool, that didn't help at all. If you hold shift, all it does is remove the hold shift part. It doesn't do anything. Okay. We're gonna let that simmer for a second. Oh, good stuff. And there we go. Shift tabbed for a second. It vamonosed. Okay. Can you add more oxygen, or that's the limit? 10,8 hundo? Okay. Boom. Okay. We're not using oxygen on Earth, I guess? Oh, there's a little up there. That's cute. In the upper left. Nifty. Alright. So, that's all done. That's all done. No awards. Awesome. Rocket launch pad. A 3x3, these will create a rocket launch pad. Use to place and launch rockets from. And this is what? Oh, for God's sake. I knew it. Hey, I'm going to make a bunch of this heavy stuff, so I'll be ready for it when I need a bunch of this heavy stuff. And then now I don't have any more heavy stuff. Okay, so I need... Let me put the craft-a-majig. I put it in... I guess I thought I was done with this whole... there, thanks. Alright. So, from the top, lead. Cool. Steel. I don't know how much of what I need, but... Boom. And... Osm. And... Hell. Okay, thanks. Don't put the launch pad near animal pans. Well, I'm gonna do this outside of the 2x2 chunk rule. Part of me thinks what's gonna happen. Unless you want them cooked, yeah. Part of me thinks that what's gonna happen is it's just gonna warp. It's gonna be like, and now you're on the moon. But part of me also thinks it's gonna be a full thing, because I've seen nukes in this game. Dupla. How's the music? How's the audio? How's the signal quality? Let me know. Is my voice too loud? Is everything else too soft? Let me know how it goes. It's been a while since I've asked the people at large, hey, what up? My normal stance is if something's wrong, I don't know if it's wrong unless you tell me it's wrong. So this is what, 3 rows of this? Oh, I needed. Oh, okay. It makes the 9 I need. Okay, I thought this was gonna be an event. Oh, we're done. Thanks. Cool. All right, fuel bucket. Oh yeah. Yep, I knew it. Everything's good. The music varies from song to song. That's to be expected. Okay. Thank you for being understanding about it. I appreciate it. So we're gonna go like right about here. Ooh, it raised slightly. Ooh. Ooh, that's how you know it's serious, is when it raises slightly. I don't know. Looks sus now. Okay, so now we need to work on fuel stuffs. So, the moon, moon sand, moon fruit, moonstone, moon. Yeah. Okay. Rocket fuel can be made in the refinery with empowered canola, oil, and oil. Shift right click on place rocket to fill with fuel. Okay. So what I don't have is empowered canola, though I believe we are lousy with oil. Ending is even more exciting as you try to avoid crashing. I can't wait to crash into my own nuclear reactor. That's gonna be a treat. Oil. Yep, we're good on oil. We're good on oil. So we need the called fuel. That's not what I want. Fissile fuel. There we go. Oil and empowered oil. Empowered canola seeds. You have to use an empowered. Gross. I just packed that away for winter. It's fine. How do you make crystallized oil? Drop in fluid. How do you make refined canola oil? Butts deluxe, man. Alright. Well, we got a whole nother thing going on. I need a fluid drive. Hi. Okay. We're not doing heavy water. We're not doing liquid steam. So, fuel. This is Stellaris fuel. Yep. We also need what? Powered oil and I guess, hold on. Is empowered oil used anywhere else? No. Is crystallized oil used anywhere else? No. So I'm not going to add those two to the system. That'd be dumb. Refined canola oil? And canola. Nah, I'm not going to add any of that. So steam? Oh, heavy water was the other one. Heavy water. There we go. Thanks, mate. Okay. Yep. Hi. Yep. Perfect. Boom. Done. Okay, I need 2 seconds because I think I'm gonna sneeze. I'm sorry, it's just sitting right here. You can't see me point to my face, but imagine I'm pointing to my face. Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Okay. So, good news, bad news. I think I threw away all that stuff. All the canola and all the fermenting things. Is it even Minecraft at this point? It depends on your definition of Minecraft. Is it still the same engine, fundamental function, and interfaces? I'd say it is. I would call this Minecraft Extended. I mean, it's all what you think, right? Ooh, you're a big boy. And does it go like this? No. No, I wanted to... No, what is the point of this skin, then? You need to put a fuel in the rocket. I don't want to put a fuel in the rocket. I want to put this skin on the... Wait, is this like a banner? Hold on. Not a banner. What do I do with the skin? Not a charm. Ship of Theseus. Yeah. Kind of? To those that don't know what that is, it's a piece of Greek philosophy that there's a ship, and the ship over time has been replaced piece by piece by piece by piece until the ship no longer has the original parts. The question that makes it a philosophy question is the ship still the original ship? And there's two ways to answer that question. The answer is no, it's not the original ship because it's not the original parts. The other answer to the question is yes, because it's still the ship. It still represents the parts of the whole. So it is still, in fact, the ship. So depending on how you take that conversation. The answer is yes, it's not no. Yeah. Also, hey, Ben. Good evening, Ben. Too late to see you. Oh, right, I was working on fuel. Did I throw away... Oh, I threw away all the canola stuff, didn't I? It's a solved question. Yeah. It is totes fair. I think I threw away all that canola crap. So we're gonna need to rebuild all that, which is easy to do. Cracks knuckles. Alright. What do we need? Oh, we need fermenters. Fermenting barrel, right? This turns it from canola oil to refined canola. Good evening, sir. Fermenting barrel to fermenting barrel. That's great. I don't know how much volume we need, so in any case, just got home from work. That's fair. I thought you mostly worked remote. Now that I think about it, I don't think I ever asked. Schrodinger's ship, it's original, it's new at the same time. Yeah, but the ship isn't also quarreling with enough poison to kill itself or whatever. Oh, that's right, you're doing training for the... Yeah, that's right. Ah, forgot. My bad. Okay, refined canola and crystallized canola seeds, which are... Oh! Oh. You have to crystallize it and then empower it? Come on with this. Whoever thinks this is a fun part of the game, it's like, oh, it's one process. Okay. How do we do one process? Well, the one process has to span across 5 mods. Come on. I mean, I have this on lock, don't I? Yeah, I do. Seeds. We just want the seeds. This canola, I think I'm going to put in the system anyway. Yeah, okay. Just purge it out. Usually, I work from home some days, but usually I'm in the office. All right, fair enough. Okay, so this needs to get atomic restructurated. I think I'm just going to make like a couple of stacks of this stuff and then just not worry about it. Been 5 or so years working from home just before COVID, so the downsides... I get so much more done working from home, but that's also, like, I don't have kids or a family, really, that I've gotta... There we go. Crystallized. Okay, so now we have crystallized canola. Crystallized canola turns into... Oh, okay, that's what I need with the canola. Okay, so we'll get to that in a second. I was very much of the mindset of if I can work from home, I will work an extra 2 hours every day without complaint, because that means it cut an hour and 20 minutes commute. Yeah. Yeah. um, yeah, if I could work from home, it means I don't have to put on proper trousers. I can... I'll work. I don't have to commute. I don't have to whatever. I can snack all day. It's just like, oh man, if I could work... when I was working from home during COVID, I was loving it. But I know it's not for everybody. Okay, canola oil, refined oil, crystallized, refined, crystallized oil, empowered canola, oh, this is bunk. Okay. We're gonna have to boost up that canola process, and I'm gonna need a bit more of it. I didn't track to see how much goes into a bucket, aka I didn't see how much this all processes out. Good day, Crank. Delight to have you. Hope you're doing well today. Loved working from home during COVID, but the isolation got a bit much after a while. Yeah, that's fair. I guess the other thing about it for me was I worked generally with older fellas, and older fellas really had the impression of like, hey Frank, how was your weekend? And oh, sports team didn't win. Oh, I'm sorry to hear your sports team didn't win. Are you okay though? Because like we got work to do. And then they would just be mad all day, and it's just, ugh. And I don't know. The people I worked with, I think, were just regularly a downer anyway. So I'm super glad to not be in the office. We had differing opinions on stuff, and it was just really difficult to work with them. I think that wouldn't be the case for everyone. I think like I could generally be like, yeah, I'll go, oh yeah, oh Jimmy's in the office. Oh, I freaking love that guy. He eats soft shell tacos like a boss or something. But after a while, it's just like, ugh. Work in my little cubicle, get lots of foot traffic by my desk. Yeah, that's the thing that drove me nuts. Because the stuff I was doing was project management, and I came into what we called, we call them disaster recovery sessions. And I would make a recommendation and fix one thing. And then it's like, hey, you're the guy that fixed the thing. I'm like, I didn't fix anything. I made a recommendation. Y'all dug into the deep stuff and y'all fixed it. Oh, but you know a lot about things. It's like, dude, ah. I always equate IT stuff as like tantamount to like Wiccan magics or something. It's like, we know what we do. We start the campfire on a windy day, the energy's right, our chakras are aligned, and that's how we summon the Great Lord or whatever. Cool. But that's also pretty much how it works in IT. It's just like, we're not really too sure what we did, but we think we got it figured out, something. Okay, this is just going to be annoying on toast. But we're going to automate this at least a little bit. Love working with John. He always brings the best pickled fish dishes for lunch. Yeah, I'm fine working from home. I don't think I'm that antisocial, but I can be that antisocial. Wait, the fermenting barrel... Oh, we need squeezers or something, don't we? Hold on. Yeah, you're taking canola oil. Yeah, pressing. Canola press. Okay, so this is the wrong... Nope, try it again. More time? There it is. This is the wrong thing anyway. I don't remember this track. I think we did 4 last time. I think 4 was enough. Do 8. There There we go. That was weird. Get out of there. Is having fuel creation this close to the site a good idea? We're gonna find out. Stay tuned. We're gonna find out. Well, isn't that cute? And you take just canola, right? Okay, fine. Keep your secrets. You take canola. Yep, cool. So this is where this is gonna be. Nope. Oh, so close. So close. And this is where this is going to come into play. This is a real hokey way to do it. This ensures I only need to use one channel. Boop, boop, boop. Ba-doop, ba-doop, boop. Ba-doop, 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 boop, boop. I don't think that was enough for a copyright strike. We'll find out. You are going to do canola. You are doing... Nope. That was it. Canola. Yeah, right? Oh! Okay. That was fast. And you need how much canola per canola? We'll just watch. Wait, do you need power? Ah, dang it. I thought it was a... Where the hell do I have electricity in this thing? It's over there? Ah, barf. Do I have power? Yeah, okay, sweet. Yeah, I'm not running a line all the way across my base. Forget that noise. I need it right... Hold up. Right? Nope. 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 Come on. Right there. Alright. Well, that's a problem. Cool. Yeah, we have better power. I gotta go through and upgrade all the power, but I'm not super stressed about it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Over... Yeah, we're not looking for fancy. We're looking for... Does it... There we go. Alright, get all that flux. That is just gone. Okay, so there's that. This is going to ferment it into... canola. Okay. So this is canola. So what do we do with canola? Canola oil. Wait. Refined canola. My bad. Okay, refined canola oil gets dropped in fluid. Those lines pretty much look the same to me. Yeah, I get it. Okay, we have way too many squeezers, but I don't know what the desired throughput we're aiming for is anyway, so I'm not super worried about it. This can just go there. I do need some more bricks so I can create a little well. I need... bucket? It contains a bucket. Dear God. No. It contains a bucket. Dear God. There's more. That old Team Fortress thing. So we're just going to create a little pond here. Hi. So this might be all the refined I need. So... Find canola. What are we dropping? Crystallized. And I have crystallized? Fantastic. Okay. Boop, boop. Oh. Oh, it crystallizes the liquid. Okay, that ate a stack of crystallized canola seeds. That's not what I wanted to accomplish. Crap. I think I only needed to drop one. I thought we were crystallizing... I thought we were crystallizing the item, not the liquid. But here I got kind of fixated in the wrong direction. So, okay, go away. There. Thanks. Boom. Okay. and you can just sit right there. Doesn't matter. Okay, so this... Try this again. Okay, fun. So you probably only need... Yup. You didn't need so much. Yep, okay. This is drop in world. So maybe we can AE2 this stuff. But hang on, I want to see how much volume we need to make. Rocket ship. Fuel 5,000. Is that 5 buckets? Is that... I don't know what that means. 5,000 without a unit of measure doesn't help me understand anything. No, I don't. Okay. Rocket fuel... Okay, so this... We have conflicting information because this says 3,000, so we're off to a good start. The two wikis can't agree. Well, gonna be a little bit of confusion on the battlefield. Who would have thought? I'm willing to push in this direction a little longer, though, without worrying too much about semantics. This guard normally puts units of measure in what's known as MB, which is millibuckets. So 1,000 millibuckets is a bucket. So my guess is this is going to be something like 5 buckets of fuel. But sure, whatever. We'll do a little bit of work here. We got plenty of oil. Which I'll probably have to add canola to the logistics system, which I was trying to avoid. Not for any real reason. Yeah, this goes a long way. Okay, I want to get to 20 buckets. 21 buckets. Perfect in blackjack. It is, but I don't know how much I'm gonna need. If I only need like literally 20 buckets of this stuff, then spending the time to automate it's a waste of time. But yeah, it probably is with AE2, which has... Let's see here. Find an AE2 thing. The thing we would automate it with... On game. The thing we'd automate it with is there is a... Throwing in water animation. Automation. Animation? Well, it's probably animated too. So we can do... You make waystones. I can. Oh, can we just put a waystone on the moon? I didn't know waystones were cross-dimensional, if that's a thing. Now it's raining. But you'll be automating rocket launches? I don't... to get white science. Yeah, there you go. I didn't know waystones were cross-dimensional. Well, frick. Waystone. I think we has... Oh god, tell me there's a different way to do this. What's W? Teleportation core. Oh, it's elite? Yeah. Okay, well, we just took care of that whole thing. Oh, brilliant. Tatiana, I would hug you if you were in huggable range, but thank you very much. That is a huge help. Nope, wrong floor. Wrong floor, Jingles. Okay, I need some teleportation cores, which we've automated. Helatella. I got Helatella cores. They normally are. I had no idea. Straight up. Get an IOU on that hug. Okay, Waystone Blueprint is elite research. I'm very confident we have an amount of researcher pocketing the IOU. Fair enough. Cool, that was easy. I need an ultimate research majig. And how do you make thing? It is that, and that's it. Okay, so I need more teleportation cores. Yeah, I guess it never occurred to me that they could be used cross-dimensionals. And this is again where like my severe lack of basic Minecraft knowledge puts me in like a tailspin where someone might be like, just flip a switch. And it's like, what switch? And it's like, there's a switch. Oh my god, there's a switch? And then the same person's like, well, there's a switch and a lever. There's a switch and a lever? Sweet briskets. Where have I been? Oh yeah, not playing Minecraft. That's where I've been. Okay, so this obsidian, mossy. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't. Cyan portal stone? Port stone? Server settings sometimes require experience to use waystones, but that can be customized. Oh, the lava cronk! Giving our battlefield experience on trying to generate experience points. I really hope that's not the case. Okay, so warp stone. Sure, that deep slate actually looks pretty dope. That's dope. Okay. That saves quite a bit of heartache. Hi. Can I get another? Dope. Looks like the server configs are sent to nothing. Before, and I have seen them before, you do need experience points to use them based on distance. Hold on a second. I'm losing my voice. Okay. Sorry about that. Some chest congestion, apparently. This can go here. There are more mines here than anything, so that works. Okay. So, why put one right next to it? Because I'm gonna have 10 of these things. Hi. And... hi. Thanks. I'm very confident these won't stack. I haven't seen Emperor's New Groove in ages. Oh, these stack. Interesting. The stones themselves don't? But the things you can make them... okay, whatever. I don't care. Of course they won't stack their round. I mean... based on observation, that seems to be correct so far. I guess it makes sense, because ender pearls are round, and they do stack, but they stack terribly. So, alright. This is some bad logic I'm willing to roll for a while. Why not? As long as we're using those 2 points on a graph, we can extrapolate infinitely. Let's also make sure to not label our axes. Here, you can have that. I'm very much of the mind where I'm just going to crank out like 10 of these things and then just never have to make them again. So that's why I don't mind a little bit of delay here and there. Still don't know what to do with this. Is it part of a... it's not part of anything. I guess I didn't check all inside of the rocket as to where it could possibly be. But it seems to me like a rocket cosmetic. It is 0 degrees. Yeah, I don't label my axes, so I don't know which ones to pick. I like that. Oh, that's good. Okay, that goes away. That goes away. This goes there. We're gonna put one topside by the rocket. That'll expedite stuff a little bit. Yeah, I could have made this 2 technium things ago. Cool. And that goes in there. Okay, so we have crystallized oil. We got an ad break coming on in about a minute. Friendly reminder to everybody, stay hydrated. Get yourself something to snack on. I'm gonna go annoy Hat and Nedved real quick with the redemption of Hydrate. Important to annoy your friends with something important like hydration for sure. And we just did that. Boom, boom, done. Okay. What were, fuel, right. I was working on fuel. Stellaris fuel. Okay, so we have the oil. Empowered oil. We have crystallized oil. We need empowered, right. Powered canola seed. Barf. Hi. Yep. Thanks. We have the crystallized. Alright. I guess I really just need enough for one trip then, if I could just whamp my way wherever I want, right? Need more room in my inventory. Okay. I don't need this bucket. Goodbye, bucket. You were a good bucket. Crystallize. Okay. See if I remember how to build this. Am I out of power? Good-der. Unless there's multiple planets to visit, which I'm sure there are. Yeah, I'm also under the grandiose assumption that it's not... that it's only going to take one shot, right? Like, it's only going to take, like, 5 buckets to get to the moon or whatever. I'm going to grab this. Back there. I did have a chest full of power cables. Audio is good today, but it is loud. Eld Unknown. That's the one I've been saying for a long time. Very much reminds me of Chrono Trigger and the Kingdom of Zeal. Which, when I was playing that as a wee nipper, renting that game, that part blew my frickin' mind. I could have sworn I had a big fat box of ultimate power cables sitting around here somewhere. I guess not. Okay, well... I was going to say my memory has become faulty, but that's not even valid considering it's always been dodgy anyway. We're looking for universal. Universal. Hi. Yup. 2, 3, 4 stacks. Get all up in it. Get all up in it. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Sucks. And there we go. Boom. Next. I don't think... Is there a way to sort it? No. If you just have the 3x3 grid open without this crafting table stuff... it works out alright. You and Nedved have commercials at the same time. We do? Huh. I didn't get their commercials. Weird. The way in which it might work is Nedved, I don't believe, has it set to 3 minutes of ads for every hour, and then if anyone joins, they don't get ads. I think theirs is a little more random, because I don't believe they have had. I don't know if they're partner yet, or whatever the phrase is, or affiliate. Whatever the phraseology for this is, I have no idea. I think it's part affiliate something. Okay, let's get back to it. We're empowering some Wimwam. Barring a crash. Ah, crap. I didn't think about the crash. The only crashes I've really been concerned about are the game crashes. Womp womp. This could just be on the floor. We're not automating any of this. Power. Bing. Ding. 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 Okay. Power it up. And do you need... I don't think you need power. You're the empowerer. I don't think you need power. This can just... whatever. Ding. Cool. Alright, let's get this knocked out. Ding. Oh, ha 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 ha. Damn it. Oh, yeah, I didn't move these far enough away. Whoops. Yep, 2 squares, 2 squares, 2 squares. Yep, that'll do it. 1, 2. Bam. There's the guy. There's the jelly. There's the jelly. We got it. We got it. We got it. Counting with JMegs. We'll learn together, I guess. Okay. How much does empowered canola seeds get me? Start with fuel, because that's our grand target. Ugh. Okay. Let's make 4 or 5. Let's get this out of here. It's driving me bananas. Cool. Oh, they don't even stack? Okay, they do. Oh, that's annoying. It puts it in its own slot every time? God, that's so annoying. Why? Are you getting your own IBT tags or however that? Are you getting your own tags? Is that why? Do you do this to feel fancy? Is that what's going on? Oh, I have to have my own metadata. Oh, don't touch me, heathen. I have to have my own metadata. Oh, it's going in the slot. I see. So you have to grab it with an empty hand. You can't see. You can't just grab. You have to grab. Oh, so what if I grab it like this? Maybe I could do it like this, and then I could just add it to the stack. That would be also not terribly annoying. Okay, cool. That's how that'll do. I like to think that empowered canola seeds are just... they think they're better than all the other canola seeds. Oh, I've been enriched. What's your damage? Fancy cocktail parties for everybody. Alright, 2 more, because 12, I think, is a much cleaner number than 10 for whatever reason. And that'll be 12. Okay. I got 12 of this dumb crap. So now, we're going to go up top. We're going to put this dumb crap in some other dumb crap. Okay. So, I guess I didn't need to haul this around. I guess I needed that bucket. Dang it. It's ultra divisible. Yeah, I don't know why I like 12 better than 10. The system's base 10, and that drives me nuts. No, I don't have opinions about things. Okay, so now we do this. And now we do this? Oh. I need another bucket. Another tank. Hi. Oh, made one too many. Here, pour a strainer tank out for a homie. There you go. Alright. Hi. 1 bucket. 2 bucket. There's a strong chance I'm going to have to automate this, but I'm really hoping getting a bunch of this, and then this gets merged. This gets merged with oil, and then we're good to go. Oil in a refinery. Phenolic resin. Biodiesel. Cetane? Cetane? I don't know what cetane is. Biodiesel. Fuel. Oh, I should have just looked. How much fuel? 2 buckets. A bucket and a bucket. Cool. That's very cool for me. Awesome. Acetaldehyde? Acetaldehyde is probably how that's pronounced. Acetaldehyde sounds like a super complicated horse name for whatever reason. Okay, now I'm just curious. Phenolic resin is used to make duroplast. Okay, I don't care about that. I wasn't done with that, though. Biodiesel. That sounds like a new power plant fuel. High-cetane biodiesel. Okay. It can only be bottled. Okay, so here. This is why I've been wanting to check, is because there's a bunch of recipes that just go nowhere. Oh, is fuel? Oh, yes. We will have to automate this. We'll have to automate this severely. Oh, 48 buckets of fuel. Okay, good. That's a good sign. Honestly, that's good to know. I'm still going to go to the moon and get the waystone set up, and we'll still finish this out manually. But yeah, absolutely gonna have to automate this, which won't be bad. We'll add it to the system, and it'll just kind of handle itself. Okay, so now I have 12 buckets. See, I read that, and instead of 48 buckets of fuel on the wall, 48 buckets of fuel. You take one down, pass it around. Instead of that, I had the Pink Floyd lyrics in my head. All in all, we're just 48 buckets of fuel in the wall. We'd have 47 buckets of fuel on the wall. Okay, how do we make a refinery? Refinery. I can type. Refinery. Ah, it's an immersive engineering thing. Alright. Alright, you got me. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Fluid pipe, light engineering, heavy engineering, iron sheet metal, redstone engineering, steel scaffolding. Okay. Light engineering, fluid pipe, steel scaffolding, redstone engineering. What else? Iron sheet metal. Heavy engineering. I'll need more iron sheet metal. And I'll need some heavy engineering. Okay, I forgot how to make any of that. Iron sheet. There we go, thanks. Okay, plenty for next time as well. Must already be full. Awesome. Heavy engineering block is a bunch of complicated crap I don't have. Okay. Oh. That's... Yeah, great. Awesome. Oh, it's because the items are on me. That's why it's not automating. Okay. There's that. Okay, 64 of that. Don't need that. Okay, that should be everything. Go away, thanks. I also need the placer. Tech books. We are looking for a refinery. Danka. Great. The refinery, I think, will make the most sense on this floor. This is more of our intermediaries floor. How big was the refinery? It looked like a 2x5 or something. It is a 3x5. Okay. I want to have one space open for the thing. Actually, you come back one more square. I don't know if the imports are on the back or on the side. So this, that. I can't tell until I give it to Hammer. You gotta give it to Hammer. Got the Hammer. The Hammer. H-A-M-M-A-H if you're looking for spelling at home. Wham! Wham! There it is. Chemical processing, yay! Do I have torches? I can't see a damn thing down here. Dear John, I owe you 1 torch. Love, John. Okay, that's less shit. Okay, so now we are super automating this. Let's get all the immersive engineering stuff out of my inventory. That'd be awesome. Hi. That, all that, and that, and that. Okay. I need all of my other stuff now, which is probably up on the top floor. Also, flying is for losers. There we go. Nope. I don't know where I put my stuff. No, you don't look like my stuff. You watch your ass, but you don't look like my stuff. It's... Oh, did I put it near the rocket? Oh, speaking of which... Nope, I don't know where I put my stuff. Okay. Not... Oh, by the Empowerer. Empowerer? Powerer. It's hard to say. Yoink. Thanks for my stuff. Okay, we're gonna do this skin... We're gonna try this skin thing real fast before I forget and just hold on to it forever and ever. Alright, hi friend. Ah. Oh! Alright. Not as cool as I thought. Ben, what happened? Ben, speak to me. Are you okay? No. Tell yourself that when we play Factorio, how about? Yeah. Yeah. I refuse. No. Yeah. I should check on Elite and Ultimate? We're out of both? Okay, hold on. Small detour. I want to check on some of our... this stuff. What's your damage? Matter balls. Okay, that's easy to fix. What's your problem? You're working. You're probably just getting snarfed up by Hellish, which is going to be that way for a while. So matter balls need to get done. It was matter condensers. Dying is my way of managing my inventory. Oh, man. That hurts, but that's really, really true. So what are we making? We're making... Yeah, we're making singularities. How many singularities are we at now? Several billion? 321 is not several billion, but here's what we're gonna do. Actually, can I just do... this? You have that. Holy crap. That's why the number's not changing. It is producing so quickly. Yeah, this is a stopgap if there ever was a stopgap. We let it go to like, I don't know, 9,000 or something, and then we'll change it. Actually, I'm going to get up and stretch. So I'm going to disappear for like 2 minutes while this is just going to do its thing. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Oh, it hit the ceiling. Apparently 3072 is the maximum for that drive partition. Which is ideal. I don't want hundreds of thousands of a single item anyway. Cool. That goes back to this. I'll take that. I'm just gonna throw this on the floor. Oh, anticlimactic. And now it's making singularities. Hot jams. Okay. Yep, touch your toes, it's full. Oh god, it's overflowing. Ah, there's matter everywhere. What's the matter? Nothing. What's the matter with you? Haha, I need to queue up some more stuff. Okay, so I should have gotten that technium online. There's that, there's that, there's that. It's this floor. You, I still have not figured out how to automate you yet, so we just do this the dumb way. Wait, how much can I make? 1.3k. Holy buckets. What is the lowest? We're low on living, quantum. What were we doing for quantum? It would be called pure quantum matter. I was using simulation pearls. I don't know how many of those I even have. Oh, okay, it's being consumed for something else. Huh. Better not be for replica dust. Oh, it is being used here. Okay, stop doing that. Thank you, sir. I hope you rest well. And thanks for stopping by, man. Straight up for real. Oh, right. We were working on fuel. Is one floor up? Here we are. Okay. Now I get to be reminded at how this works. Power comes out the top. Yeah, that much I have figured out. Come on up. The wooden scaffolding wants to catch you, even though you're flying. It's a very cute little conflict there. There we go. Okay, so you have power. That's one thing done. So green is in and orange is out, I guess. Let's get this thing wired up. Export bus. Oh, oh no, blue is in. Yeah, okay. There. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Easy cake. The AE2 thing is over there. So we're just going to do this. Okay. And then the output is right there. So I need an import bus. Oh, I'm very sure I have a whole export bus. There you are. Honestly, the numbering is larger than the item, so I can't really tell what it is. But that's more of a me thing. You're gonna accept fuel. You are oil. We need technium oil, not creosote, not plant, not stellar. It's this Techopolis oil. And the other side is going to be what we already have in our... Well, I don't know where the crap I put it now. Okay, fuel. Empowered oil. Powered oil. There we go. Cool. Now, that must mean that I left the bucket of empowered oil upstairs. So I do want to go get that. Hi. We're going to do something about this. This might be faster. I can tell it's sorted based on how you found it or whatever. The order in which you found it, but I don't need any of that. Cool. Okay. Boop. And, yep. Nope, you're crystallized. Where did I put the tank? Ah, it's in my inventory. It's in my inventory. Oh, man. Nothing like being a gigaton dumbass, I'll tell you what. There we are. Alright. Now, the big question. Nope. Okay, we're not going to try. I'm just going to add this to the system and then just import it and call it a day. So heavy water is going to be empowered oil instead. Hi. Yes. Heavy water. Powered oil. Thank you. There you go. And this looks like that. And I need an import bus. There's the guy right there. Pull up. And just to speed things along. Have to be... I think I'm stupid. Import bus. Oh, haha. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. I'll do it. Okay. Cool. Okay, so that's in the system now. Oil's in the system now. Or has been. Now, this is just a jolly little jaunt in this direction. Get out of there. Torch. Knew I had some torches like straight up on me legit style. I just had nil of an idea of where the crap I put it. Okay, so this connects... let's check channel strength first. 5 is fine. I'm asking for 3 more. It'll put us at 8. And now... Powered oil. Did this require a catalyst? Oh. Nope. There's fuel. Okay. Now we have fuel. I guess what I'm gonna do is bust it out into a tank and call it a day, probably. Hi. Export bus. There you are, friend. Boop. Hiya. Fuel spells fuel. Ding. Yes. Yes. Okay. We wait for this to get a couple of buckets going on. It should fill all the way up to 32. I'm gonna let it go until it stops. Seems like 24 was it. Okay. Cool. Neat. Boop, boop, and boop. Okay, we have 24 buckets of the good stuff. Now, let's hope this doesn't all absolutely explode and ruin my base. This might be the finale episode. If the landing is like really complicated and everything gets destroyed, this might be it. This might be a, you know what? I'm just gonna play some Command & Conquer instead. I want to punch the Brotherhood of Nod in the face a bit more. All right. Maybe smart we don't put the fuel tank directly on the landing pad? I don't know how particular this game is. Do we need blast shields? Here. I don't know how in-depth this is going to be, but I have a bucket. And actually, I want to see if we can get this to work. So, bucket mode on. Okay, good. Does this work? Okay. Just so I don't ruin everything. Nope, that's not. Oh, did that do it? No, get out. Okay, you put it in the bottom. Aim at the. No, what the? Okay, we're leaving, I guess. Did we say where we were going, even? I don't know what we're... I don't know. I'm not touching anything. God, that's loud. I mean, it makes sense. Okay. I think we skipped the moon. Pause the screen, push space. Yes. Moon. To pause the screen, press space. I want to go here. Up. All right. Press left shift. Press. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Oh, I see on the left. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, shit. Okay. Can I steer? No, I can't. I can't really steer. Okay. Slow it down, cowboy. Slow it down. What the hell? Really? Okay, well, we're gonna do something real quick before anything else. Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, grumble, grumble, scramble. Yeah. They're fighting each other. They were fighting each other. They have stopped putting... They stopped with the fighting each other. Okay, okay, alright. The second I can get to you, mate, you are hosed. The second, the moment... Okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Okay, we need ray guns and space-a-jobs and... Cool. Okay. Well, that was a real enlightening moment, wasn't it? I look like a pincushion. Good. Okay, well, we need... weaponry do we have available in this? We need machine guns? Machine... Thanks! It was panic-fueled traumatic experience all the way down. I don't think a bow and arrow is going to do us any good. A gun? I don't know what we have available. Gun turrets are kind of neat. I've used them a little bit. I don't want to do any of that stuff. Vance, we're not doing any of that. Okay, so gun... Laser. We have a rifle. Laser. Looks like a cutting laser rather than a weapon laser. Gun, laser. What else am I thinking of here? Beam? Nope. Assault? Assault rifle? Okay. Rifle? Okay. Shotgun? Okay. Well, I saw some shotgun cartridges. Melee is not going to work at all. Bow sounds really dumb. Electric bow sounds dope. You be enchanted? How's this? Yeah. Yeah, dude, we're gonna make that. We're gonna friggin' rock opera them in the face. Rock opera them in the face with our electric bow. Boom. Okay. You can try enchanting your space gear. That might not be a bad idea. Does this work like this? It does work like that. Ooh. Ooh. Block. You can have this. Block of coal. Thank you. Here's this. Okay. Electric bow. Oh. Fire mode off. What? Thank you, Hat. What sense does this make? I thought it was like shoots energy arrows. Okay, mech. Are there arrow? Electric bow. I am very confused. All right, let's loose up our inventory a little bit here. I don't need that. This goes in here. That gets sorted. This goes in there. I don't need a bucket anymore. Okay. Fire mode. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to look up how that works. Looking for bolts. Mecha tool. Gauge dropper. Looking for... Flamethrower is not what I want to use. Flamethrower is also short range, generally. Huh, okay. Let's see what I do have for enchantments, because I think I might have... No, I don't think I have an infinity. Yeah, I don't get what the point of this bow is. Let's see here. Sharpness, power, efficiency, knockback, protection, piercing, projectile protection, impaling, bane of the arthropods. Okay, how much experience do I have? You know what, let's roll some stuff. Can this be a thing? Oh, it can be. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get me some lapis. Lapis. Boom. Thanks, mate. Alright. I only was cranking out level 1 stuff because I really wanted to... Oh. Well, that's sad. I was only cranking on level 1 stuff because I was trying to get through... Oh. I guess I can't enchant this stuff? Or I need a... Hold on, I think I need an anvil for that. Maybe you can't enchant the stuff directly, but you can from a book. Let's try that. Let's try that as a theory. I do not have the slightest idea. Dong. That. Spacesuit chest. Don't do that. Just so I can see. Protection 1. It looks like you can't... It looks like you can't enchant the gear? Unless I've grossly misunderstood how this works. Which is also probably a thing that's happening. Okay. Whatever while we're here. I don't give a rip about Aqua Affinity. Sweeping Edge is more for swords? Question mark? Sure, just to have it, because I do not have a feather falling book. Book. This. Okay, well that was a good thought anyway, but it doesn't seem like this could be enchanted. Now, I really would like to figure out this electric bow. Stored energy, fire mode off. Okay, we're gonna look it up. Mechanism electric bow. I thought, like, you pull back the bowstring and it fires off energy, and that's why it has an energy. Electric bow is a weapon added mechanism which works like the vanilla bow, shoots normal arrows the player must have in their inventory. The difference is that every shot doesn't damage, but discharges the bow. If the oh, okay. The bow's integrity is electric. The durability of the bow, that's dumb. Oh, alright. Cool. So, I don't have feathers. How do we make feathers? Off of chickens, right? I have to do the prediction thing? Whoa! Alright, what other... Are there, like, javelins or spears or something I can throw? No. What's the... Trident is the thing. How do you make a Oh, it's another loot fabricate. No! Oh, I just want to punch a bad guy in the face. Meh. What other long-range options do I have? There was a crossbow. An immersive engineering crossbow? Oh, this is also a Minecraft thing. Okay. That doesn't help. And the only guns I saw... I'm not a gun guy, but the only guns I saw were immersive engineering, and I don't want to go through all that. Is there any other... Let's just look up blast. Is there a blaster named for a gun? No. The other real thing that's weird is I can't enchant this bow, right? Rack tools. It does say enchantables. It does say enchantable bow. Check one more time. Unless I'm really losing my spaghettis. Ah. Weird. Okay. Well. I'd rather upgrade a regular full-blood bow. Oh. Yeah, I'd much rather do this. I can enchant the bow, can't I? Yeah. Power, punch. Okay, maybe that's the route we go. Maybe. Put this in here. Cool. For now, let's get some simulation stuff going on. Let's get some chicken action going. So I can get feathers. Alright. I need a loot. And a simulation chamber. Hi, can I have simulation chamber? And thanks. Simulation chamber. This, the whole stack. Cool, thanks. If I'm not going to make these, I'm not going to make 16 of these, right? That's kind of the idea. Boom, 16. It takes literally as much energy for me to make one as it does for me to make 16. Or 9? What did we run out of? Oh, ender pearls. Okay, we'll wait for like 5 seconds for the pearls to get remade. So I don't know if the mech suit works because does the mech suit provide oxygen? That's why the spacesuit, right? I don't know if I can even make the mech suit. I think that comes later. Thought that came later somewhere. iCraft? Ah, gross. That's ender crafting. End technium. Compressor. Yeah, the undefined thing. Oh, we need These floating blocks used to be called angel blocks. I don't remember what mod it was in. Extra utilities, I want to say? Hmm. Yeah, something like... I want to say extra utilities. Pardon me for my swift departure. Some broken in my headphone cases. Sheer girth of... No problem. No worries. I hope you are okay. I hope everything ends up alright. Okay. Was just sipping on my water. Next. Yeah. Cool. You're not gonna tell me how to make it. That's fine. I thought I saw mech suits somewhere later down the line. That's why I was about to think. Oh! Is Hat about to launch their rocket? We're gonna do a quick shout out to Hat. Sat. They are finishing their Captain of Industry run. And they are launching the rocket. So I'm gonna take just 2 seconds here and watch. One of the things that they have been working on is actually finishing Captain of Industry. And they've played Captain of Industry for a lot, but one of the things that they've said was when they beat the game, or they get close to beating the game, they just kind of meh. They kind of don't really feel like the challenge is there, and they don't want to beat the game because they want it to feel fresh. So they restart often. Just enjoying that little bit of a view right there. Perfect. Cool. All right. Well, congratulations to Sat. Awesome. Yeah. That's excellent. And then, of course, the credits. And that wraps it up. Dope. Congratulations to them. The mech suit. Yeah, I thought the mech suit didn't have oxygen things. Well, I originally thought that it was gonna... I originally thought it was going to be something unlocked later, but yeah. Vein mining, blasting, ore refinement, silk touch, shearing, farming, amplifies attack man. Okay, cool. How expensive is this stuff? We had some HDPE stuff before. Jetpack unit, teleportation unit, inhalation purification. Running selected potion effect types. What? I don't even know what that means. Preventing selected potion effect type. Okay. Nutrition dosimeter. Oh, dosimeter. Okay. Geiger, hydrostatic repulsor, gyroscopic stabilization, locomotive boosting, elytra. I've never used an elytra before. Allows experimental technology to... Okay. Charge distribution, jetpack, motorized servo, hydraulic propulsion, step and jump higher, powerful magnets, frostwalker, soul surfer. I didn't see anything in here that would help with oxygen. Vein mining, blasting. Oxygen from water. Okay. Yeah, I think the mech suit looks great, but I don't think it'll do what I need it to do. So, okay. Still cool. So there's that. So we have the simulation chambers. I also need loot. That guy. Are we out of uranium straight? And we're out of elite. Was there one? I didn't... Maybe I just space... Maybe I skipped it. I could have skipped it. What are they called? Modules? Unit. Okay. Energy unit, color modulation, laser dissipation, radiation shielding, excavation, attack amplification, teleportation, vein mining, blasting, refining, silk touch, shearing, farming. Electrolytic breathing is oxygen from water. Inhalation purification says prevents selected potion effect types. Vision enhancement, nutritional injection feeds the player. Radiation, jetpack, movement, servo, hydrostatic repulsor, repel water, act as though they're on solid ground, whatever, gyroscopic, locomotion, elytra is whatever, the flying thing, which I don't know, I haven't used. Defy gravity, tributes charge, step and jump higher, magnetic, frostwalker, soul surfer. So unless I completely missed it, I don't see a breathing. Yeah, preventing potion effect types and breathable oxygen from water. Yeah, I don't see the thing. Okay, so back to loot. I know I can't make 16 of these or whatever. That's okay. Oh! We were just out of them a second ago. Now I have 21. Okay, well... I was expecting like 4. Okay. Takes care of that. Considering how much more simulation stuff I'm gonna need, I think I'm just gonna pull it all out of here and put it over there eventually. How is our power? Great. Everything's errored, which is good. Yeah, perfect. Okay, noise. Noise. Now, for now, 90% of my base's creation intentions are, what can we do for now? Can I fit this somewhere here for now? I can, actually. Loot fabricator. You are going to be... That? Huh. Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna be probably feathers. Feather. Okay. 300, sure. And you're gonna be chicken prediction? Chicken prediction, that's it. Cheapa. Chicken bread. Yeah. And you get one of these. Get that. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now, where can I fit more simulation? Nope. Okay. Nope. Okay. There we go. Good stuff. With the best of intentions and the worst of applications. That's how this whole thing functions. If it even does at all. Could you even call it a function if it doesn't function? This guy there, this guy goes there. Alright. So that kinda adds more space. I needed another import-export bus, for real. Oh yeah, that's just eating up zombie piglin data like crazy. How does this work? How are we doing it? Oh yeah, nether rack. I think... I want to make sure we're still doing that. Yeah, okay. Weird. Think we're low on netherrack? Check. We are. 103? It is in the drives. Weird. Yeah, it's a chicken when I just installed. Zombified piglin. I don't think you're connected somehow. Netherrack less than 2. We are less than 200 netherrack. Netherrack. Less than 100. Oh, okay. Got it. There we go. So that'll pull the rest of that into the system. All right. They were not the same. This 300 one, being greater than that 200 one is fine. Okay. Small fix. Can I get import-export bus? There we are. I just need the one. My inventory literally can't handle anything else. Okay, this is a prediction matrix. And we need a chicken prediction. I need raw chicken? How do you get raw chicken? Oh, okay. Sure. What a weird way to do that. I could just find and murder some chicken, but this will be faster probably. I don't want to figure out how to enable my minimap again, and that's a big pain. Heck. Okay. Thanks. Okay, chicken data model, passive data model, easy. Chicken data model, easy. Okay, cool. He looks so, look at him, he's just so cute. We're gonna farm you forever and ever with the power of simulations. Right. So, once we get some of that, I gotta go add it to the system and feather. Got an ad break here in about 30 seconds. Really good opportunity. Get up, get your body moving, stretch a little bit, get something to drink, for goodness sake. Your body be thirsty. Get you something to drink. Feather. Chicken prediction. Okay. Good. Bum. Right. Good stuff. I just heard a chicken too. So now we just kind of chill until we find a chicken prediction. Then I can start making arrows. Oh, now's also a good time for me to take my own damn advice and move her. But first, let's go annoy Nedved with a hydrate. And Cat is still doing swell. Fantastic. Okay, I am going to get out of my chair and stretch. Oh, man. Hey! A successful prediction. It's such a good track. I'm sad it's so short. You? Feathers it up, my guy. Feathers it up. Okay, that's getting pulled in. Now we should be able to make arrows real easy. Oh, God. Is all this crap? Arrow of Swiftness? Arrow of the Turtle Master? Arrow of Poison? Erratic Silence? Slow fall? Man, I just want regular... Arrow of Healing? Slowness? Arrow of Fire Resistance? I can't imagine trying to do this. Does this require potions? Okay, these all require potions? Okay, I don't care. Yep, regular arrows it is. Neat. So, while that's doing that, we're going to try to enchant a regular Minecraft bow with some fun stuff. I'd like something like Infinity, but Infinity is probably going to be hard to mine for whatever. Would be cool. But we're going to do a little bit of farting around with this. So that goes away. That goes away. Nothing I need, nothing I need. Okay, so. Hi. I can't think of a better way to do experience quickly. Somebody has a better idea, I would love to hear it, but I can't think of one quickly. Power 1, Power 1. Power 1 is lame. I think I've got a Power 2, Protection 2. Thought I had a Power 2. Piercing I don't care about either? Yeah, Piercing I don't care about. Warden Smite. I still don't know what that even does. Okay, we're gonna look it up. Warden's Smite enchantment. Do you have any compressed furnaces with XP sitting in? No, I removed all the compressed furnaces because I forgot who mentioned that they were like lag engines. So I just have these two just for me to micromanage. So they're not part of the system anymore. Yeah, this is just, that's all I got for the compressed, triple compressed furnaces. Okay, Warden Smite. Smite? It's probably just more damage against wardens or whatever, right? I had an enchantment page. Bane of the Anthropods. Density. Sharpness. Might. Warden. Okay, I'm going to guess that Warden Smite is Smite specifically against Wardens and not like something else. This crap. Power 3? Power 3 at 18? How quickly can we grind 18? We kind of did it before. We're at 10 now. Might not be too bad. Let's give it a swing a little bit here. That's 12. Just to be clear, for those that don't know how enchanting works or levels work in Minecraft, level 1 to 2 is not the same as level 10 to 11. The actual requirement to level up gets bigger with every level up. If you've seen the meme, 92 is half of 99. It's an old RuneScape callback, whereas the level of how many experience points it gets you to get to 92, level 92, is half the amount of experience you need to get to level 99. So if ever you've seen that piece of memery, 92 is half of 99, that's what that's referencing. I think it was RuneScape. I'm pretty sure it was RuneScape. Crap, no, I don't remember. Already 14. I'm going to wait for Power 3. Now, what I don't know is there a way to repair bows? Craft, repair, bow. How to repair a bow even if it's enchanted. In the anvil, use a cracked table, use a grindstone, which use a mending enchantment. Oh, okay. You use a regular bow to repair an enchanted bow. Got it. Yeah, perfect. Yep, if that's how that works. Thank you, Katiana. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really a regular Minecraft player, so a lot of this basic fundamental stuff is still blowing my mind. But yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. I do appreciate having a double check to make sure I'm on the right page. We're already level 15. We went from 10 to 15 in short order. I don't mind waiting. Be patient. And harass Cat. Said they were fine 5 minutes ago. Boom. Okay. 16? Yeah. I'd rather go with the regular bow than the electric bow. If the electric bow isn't going to provide any better... You could put... Were there, like, expansion cards or anything that would go inside of tools? Basic tier installer. No. Bagger counter. Network reader. These all look like they go into the tool, the mecha tool. Armored jetpack. Meh. Okay. Not super worried about it. Whoop. Bless you. Nico had the schniffles. There's 17? Yeah. Doesn't take too long. And at the rate of materials we have, this is a cakewalk. Okay, how many arrows do we have? Cool, I'll take 2 stacks. No, that's awesome. More than enough. Now, do we have... In the olden days, it was called a magnum torch. No. And what it did is it made like a 64 by 64 area where mobs couldn't spawn. No. About mob. Mob Infuser. I think they were called candelabras. I know what a chandelier? No. Alright. Oh, it's called a megatorch. Megatorch. Nope. Dang it. Was this all one word? Dang it. Alright. Ducks Deluxe. Either way, that's 18. This all goes away, and I'm willing to give it another swing now that we're actually somewhat prepared. Hi. I'll take power level 3. Oh, power 3 and unbreaking 3. Dope. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna go mess with some faces. Yeah. I'm thankful that I'm a little ahead, so folks that are getting to this stage have like a little bit of a heads up as to what's going on. All right. Do I have some torches? I have some torches. I don't know if light matters. You're about to be not untitled. Oh, I probably have to be at the thing to title it. Cool. No! Curses. Oh. Moon fruit. Gross. Maybe the... Hold on. Okay, well, he's not bothering me. I'm not gonna... Oh, God. These guys are just everywhere. Okay. That doesn't do me any good. Okay. It's far more flat over here. I'd rather work... this. Whoa, it's alive. That's what it is. Let's get the name of it before I try to murdicate it. Hi. A star crawler. Wiggly and gross. Okay. Can you jump? You can. Alright, well, you haven't murdered me. I'm not going to try to murder you. Do I have my hammer? I do. I got my waystone at the ready in case I need to do a thing. Oh, it's a shovel type. Okay. That makes sense. Regolith is probably lighter than... Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay. We're gonna dig out a little bit of a thing. Doesn't have to be like some huge ordeal, but if I can get a wall behind me, that'd be awesome. Looks like we have plenty of oxygen. Seems that the oxygen lasts for a while, which is great. I'm trying to flatten out some area because I'm very confident what's going to happen next is we're going to have to set up mines, much like the Nether, and we're going to mine a certain amount of stuff, and I'd like a little bit of work in space for that. And I'm one tile above that creepy star crawler, or whatever the crap that thing is called. Alright. Oh, they bounce! Oh, that's not terrifying. Everything else has been like location and so like surface and then location, right? So noun. That's how I've been doing it. So I don't have multiple floors or anything, so I guess this is just moon. Okay. So we'll use this as our building material. Not trying to make like a huge ornate base or anything. I would just like some walls to make this a little more defensible. So something where a baddie can't just assault us from the front or whatever would be great. So just something real rudimentary. Oh, I have a wand somewhere. Do I not? We made way too many arrows. Is a good thing. You have a wand. Hot diggity daffodil. The network reader for right now. Thanks. Yeah, it doesn't have to be fancy. Great. They can't see me. Great. I would have brought the destruction tool, but I actually needed some building materials. I think this is about the amount of area we needed in the nether. Am I out of stuff? Oh, I'm already out of stuff. Okay. Can I get rid of anything else? Yeah, cool, thanks. That's probably good. There we go. I don't know how extensive the AI is for the enemies. I don't know if they'll like, oh, jump around, get all the stuff, do the thing. I don't know if this is more than enough to block them. Kind of using a Terraria mindset at this juncture. Something's better than nothing, and that's kind of my vibe on a lot of things. I'd rather make a decision, even if it's a not great decision, as opposed to making no decision. Okay, glad we're figuring this out now. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. Is I'd rather build a wall, even if the wall is not helpful for what I'm trying to accomplish, because building a wall is better than just, oh, dinking around and doing nothing. How much oxygen do we have? Man, that oxygen just lasts and lasts. Here I thought I was going to have to bring backup tanks and all kinds of stuff. Ah, nah, brah. Got stuff. Okay. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I do want to get something in place. That gets done up. Gets done up. That gets done. Cool. This gives me a really nice backdrop for me to do some work. Set up some mines, set up some AE2 stuff. Easy cake, right? Oh, God, no. Aw, man. These sticks are so good. These diamond sticks, really, really good. But that's not at all what I wanted to accomplish. I'm not going to bother with a roof. I'm not going to bother with a bunch of stuff. I just want to get, you know. You run on the moon? Oh, you can. Nice. I don't think those were part of the Sting song's lyrics. Da, 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 da. Running on the moon. Brought my bow to kick some ass. Kicking it on the moon. I don't think that's how that song goes. Okay. He's been having some weird dreams lately. I don't think bad. Wakes up with a lot of whimpering in his heart. Makes me sad. He could be having, I don't know, sweet lottery cat winning dreams or something. I don't know. Who am I to judge? Alright, not a lot of work, got a lot done. I'm thinking I might actually just leave the rations here in a chest. Because I could always just warp home for, what, 4 seconds? to ration up real hard. Something. I don't care about basalt. Wow, you throw stuff real far too. Wee. Take this, the sun. Wee. Excellent. Okay. Ba 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 ba. I got that song stuck in my head too. Just need to get a little bit above. There we go. Perfect. Okay. That. Just a little more, and then I'll be pretty happy about it. But first... Done. Cool. Oh, right. I didn't move this up. The moon. I'll also need some flight blocks. Weird. I thought I had like 36 flight blocks on me. Oh, I think I burnt through them when we were on our fishing trip. Yeah, right. Yeah, cool. This stuff is rock, so this needs the hammer. Gotta hit it with the frickin' hand. Hammah, for those of you who are at home taking notes, perhaps. JMegs teaches spelling, which is just as unsuccessful as my JMegs teaches counting. Well, I think we already agreed it's a learn to count with JMegs, because I could also use a refresher course on how to get past that tricky 3. Yep. That tricky trickster 3. Alright, and now we're just going to cut back on this. Oh, I already... Okay. Eee. We haven't seen any mobs since we iced them. I wonder... fruit. This is another... Yeah, data model thing. I'm gonna gut the data model stuff and probably move it. I'll probably have to, so it's at least readable. Yeah, loot fabricator, alien zombie. Yeah, okay. What it is right now is a highly functional, non-readable mess. Like, if I don't touch it, it'll do just fine by itself. Does not need parental supervision or any for that matter, but it's still really hard to read. If I have to troubleshoot any part of it, it's almost like, you know what, this sucks. I should probably just redo a thing. That. This should be more than enough. Using the nether as our footprint. Like I said, I'm trying to build it up. Like, how much room do we use in the nether? We had 8. Well, 20 digital... Not digital. Dimensional ore grabby thingy-majangers? This was working pretty good. Working pretty well, I should say. Okay. I don't want to fill the thing. Yeah, I think this is good. For food stuff's sake. There. It frees up another inventory slot. What else do I want to do while I'm here? I have a bunch of ammo, I guess. It was a lot more anticlimactic than I thought that was going to be. Okay, suit up, blah, blah, blah. Moon sand, moonstone. Moonstone bricks. Just below the surface is moon rock. Moon globe and stone makes moonstone. How do we make a moon globe? cheese? How do we make cheese? Cheesium. How do I make cheesium? You smelt cheesium dust. How do I make cheesium dust? You crush cheese. Oh my god. Dirty cheesium. 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 Dirty cheesium slurry. Cheesium ore. Okay. Molten cheese. You could dimensionally extract dimensional cheesium. Has to be on the moon. Fine. How do I make dimensional cheesium? Any dimensional with molten cheese. How do we make molten cheese? Space cheese. Mercury stone, Venus stone, Mars stone, moon curd. I think we've gone the wrong way. Okay, dimensional shards. Okay, more melting. Cheese block is just cheesium. Okay, let's just follow the path. So, just below surface is moon rock, and it is dark as heck. Now, my question is it dark on every surface? Let's go to the main floor. It is dark here. Interesting. We're gonna go engineer some flight blocks. And then we'll go to bed. Alright. It is very easy to make. Oh, there we go. I was thinking, I'm like, I know for fact, I know for truth, there is some stuff. Okay, so now daytime. And now we warp back, and now we set up the whole shop. We do the whole regular thing. Hi. Moon. There we go, that's better. Oh, we do have some baddies about. Oh, we do have a bunch of baddies about. Flight. Hey, hot dang. Cool. And we go this direction until we have no flight. Good enough for me. Fun. Perfect. Okay. So what do we have here? Moonstone. Soul soil. Really interesting. I don't think I have a good way to make soil. This might be a pretty valuable run right here. Unsure how much of the stuff I need, but hey, it's free stuff. That's the ticket, right? It's free stuff. Okay. I don't want this electric bow anymore. What else can I just flat get rid of that I don't need anymore? All this AE2 crap I don't need. And my traveler sack is full, right? I don't need this. Go in there. Yeah, that's all the annihilation for me. I could ditch 4 of that. Ditch 1 of that. I don't need all this man. Why do I have all this crap? Don't need it. Alright, let's max out the soul soil. We'll make a run, and then we'll come back for stone. I don't remember if I needed this for something. I just remember it being important, right? And up we go. I'm gonna put this here. Thank you. And a quick run back. Oh. Cool. Yep, that's what I thought. Hi. Oh, there's soul soil. What's the other crap called? Stuff called soul dust, soul dirt, something. Anyway, that took care of that. Now this is moonstone. Don't know how much of this I need. So we'll just grab a bunch. I don't need basalt. Thanks. Actually, is there like way more easier stuff down here? Oh, that's all gonna collapse. There is way easier stuff down here. As long as I have the flight tiles, no problem. We could always get ourselves out. Place the tile fly straight up. No worries. And Busta through this. Busta through that. I don't know how much of a thing I need. I'm just going to grab as much as I can in one pull. Because nothing, in my opinion, nothing feels worse than being like, oh man, I'm 5 thing short. Why was I so impatient? I could have waited like 5 more seconds and had more than enough. Nope, was impatient. Did not get enough stuff. Just looking. You have a few stacks. Oh. Quick hit right here. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. That basalt. Nope, that is, though. Okay, we now have moonstone. So, moonstone bricks, just like normal bricks. Hey, look at that. Incredible. Okay, well, we could just to go up the tech tree. Okay, well, now we have that. The moon quarry allows the creation of moonstone dust from moon cobblestone. Okay. Stone bricks, moon quarry, moon cobblestone, moonstone. Okay, we can only make one thing in a moon quarry. So we're gonna go make like 4 moon quarries though. Machine room. Okay, so moon quarry. Oh. Yeah, hold up with that. Okay, there's enough of that, maybe. Moon Quarry Placer. We can do that. Heck. Dimensional detector, wooden scaffolding, structural glass. Okay. We're gonna do the old standard dump all your crap. Okay. What was it? Let's start from the bottom up. Reinforced machine casing, 4 stacks. Moonstone. Oh, we need a lot of moonstone, actually. Okay, so it looks like I'll only be able to build one of these things. Structural glass. I didn't see how much I needed. Yep, stack 20. Wooden scaffolding. Dimensional detector. Nope, stabilizer. Wait, what? Reinforced obsidian ingot. That might be getting eaten up by obsidiglow, which is used in one of the frames. Oops. Oh. I want 16 total. Make for 4 of the things. Thanks. Okay, dim detect. Okay. Rockin'. Let's at least get one of these placed and then go from there. And Kathunk. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boink. Okay, you kind of got me. I didn't really pay attention. Well, hold on. Whoop, that flew off. Let's do it like this. Nothing? Okay. Squirrely guy. Nothing? Alright. This might be a 7x7 kind of a deal. Okay. Okay, how big is this thing? Oh. Oh my, okay. 2, 4, 6, 7. So it's a 15 by 15? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So 15. 4, 6, 8, 11. Okay, so it's a 15 by 11. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Oop. Okay, that should get it locked tight. And then, there you go. Done deal. Lift fixed. Okay, you are a chunky monkey. Okay, now what do we do with this? It turns moon cobblestone into stone dust. Very cute. Okay, to prepare to build another one of these. All, okay. That's where the thing goes. Okay, so we'll do this. Hi. There. Just to signify where the next one should be placed. Now, how do I make moon cobblestone? Made inside a crusher. You crush moonstone into moon cobblestone. Okay, that's fine. I know I've got a bunch of crushers on point. If they're not here, they're very much upstairs. Combining, smelting, enriching, purifying, infusing, purifying, compressing. Rip's a big one. That's not what I need. I'm very confident I've got some crushers up in this business. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I will also require another entanglement thing. Let's go ahead and get that done. We need a... hold a ring. Alright. You win this round. Oh, I have a bunch of dense smart cables somewhere. I said to myself unconvincingly, dense smart cable. Perfect. Right? That's the deal? That's the deal. Alright, I need 8 of these? No, 16. Okay. Okay. And now, what goes in the middle of it? The singularity holster thing? Quantum link chamber. I need 2 of those. Qualincha? Qualincha. That's how you do it. Okay, I need 8 of this. You. Okay. So now we need the singularity who's a what's it's. The shattered, compressed, linked, whatever. Yep. Quantum entangled singularity, that's what I said. We need a singularity, an ender dust, and an explosion. I should have singularity. Oop. Got it. Ender dust. I keep forgetting how to make it, so if you can make it for me, that would be dope. Fantastic. I also need flint and steel, and I'm too lazy. Great. Great, thanks. Okay, nifty. So we get this set up. Bam, bam, zoom. Bam, bam, zoom. And we'll just do this out here. Hi. That. Nope. Oh, I don't know if they gotta be touching. That's better. Blazam! Cool. That was easy. Weh. Okay, we have our other one set all the way into basement. I wonder if lanterns work on the moon. We gonna find out. We gonna find out. That looks like that. Okay. Gonna be that. Get one of these. Cool. That has its own P2P tunnel. That's kind of how we handled that. So we'll handle it the same... Yeah, same way. Oop. Have a P2P tunnel on me? I will have to make some, it's fine. This... Like that. It should be its own thread. You can't nest P2P tunnels? I don't know why I said it like a question mark. You can't cross the streams. You can't merge P2P tunnels. So there's that. But yeah, I need the memory card. The configuration card. That's a memory card. Need 2 P2Ps, my boy. Yeah, regular P2P tunnel, easy cake. You, that, with that. Got it. We pop up top, slap it in, call it a day. Call it a der. Yeah. Oh. There's some stuff missing some channels. Okay, we'll have to do a little bit of work a little later. Do I have that lantern? I do. Ah, lanterns work. Okay, dope. Excellent. Very cool. We're gonna go take care of that right now because I cannot read any of what's going on. Guessing because it's self-contained or something? Yep. Grab whole stacks of that. Stacks of that. Nope, it was the other way. Oh, right. This doesn't work like the... Ah, dang it. Okay, well, boop. I'll take all that, thanks. Okay, I'll just do it this way. It's fine. Oh, I don't have glowstone. Okay, right. Glow. That's why we were doing it this way. Like a chump. Like a chump. Like a chump. There. That's easy. Okay, we got 42, the answer to life and everything. Fantastic. You can have that back. I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this. Alright. Now we can get some freaking work done in this place. Get this set up right as the sun comes up. How about that? Oh, can I, Yeah, it looks pretty boss. Like it. Okay, so now... this doesn't matter at all. Yeah, this doesn't really matter at all. Let's see here. Quantum link. Ring. We'll go up by 2. A little bit better, maybe. Yeah. I also need a quantum entangledanger for power and stuff. Machine... What are we using? Quantum Entangleoper 666. Made sense because it was the nether, but... we could just use the same channel. That doesn't super matter. That's all... Should be all done. Quantum... We just made a bunch. Entangleoper? Cool, thanks. Rockin'. Do I have power? I do. Okay, cool. Warpy warpy. And this looks like this. Cool. Nope. Yep. Set it to 666. Energy. You are not gonna produce energy, my guy. Hold on, I think I did something wrong here. Energy, output, auto eject on. We're not doing transporters. No. Oh, there we go. I didn't have auto ejector or something. Either way, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so there's that. I would like another one. Less of a question mark, but a question mark all the same. Alright. We're gonna dump all this crap here. I do need the crushing factory. I don't need that. I don't need any of that. Don't need that right now. Okay, we're making really good progress, I think. Oh, big stretch. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, let's talk about the rest of today's stream, shall we? I would like to stream for the full 8 hours if we can. Nico has been a little more grabby, I'll say, earlier, and that means I've got to take him to mind when it comes to food and dinner time. So I want to be mindful of that. What we'll do is we'll still take our regular break in about a half hour. I take about 10 minutes, 15 minutes sometimes every 4 hours. I think is fair for a break time, and that'll just be us going, eating a bowl of cereal, like to wash my hands and my face, and just like refresh up, changing my socks if I need to change my socks, because fresh socks always feel so good. Oh my god, so good. Waiting for 1 year someone to come at me and be like, fresh socks are dumb. And it's like, have you ever tried? Oh, man. My brother in fresh socks. You have no idea. Okay, let's go ahead and defragment our inventory before we go any further, because this is driving me bananas. Okay. This gets popped. Thank you. What happens next is moonfruit gets added to a drive. Then we don't worry about that for a minute, so... Ooh, I needed that. Soul... Oops. Soil. Soil. Nope. Yes, thank you. And that... Okay. Hippity pop back in. You can have this. I would like crystallized canola seeds to also be a part of the thing, because we will have to automate that eventually. That. There's that. Okay. We got our bow. We got torches. I don't need this guy to be around. This guy can just be plunk. There you go. Speaking of stuff to get plunked, yeah, if you could work on that, that'd be great. I'm going to dump these empowerers back where the rest of the empowerers are. God, it's still a really weird thing to say out loud. There's that. I still got moonstone bricks. Sleep at night. Okay, that's fine. Down one more. Perfect. All right, so we've got a refreshed suit. Bam. That's clean, clear, and under control. What else do I want to get rid of? What else is in here I don't need? I don't need these annihilation panes. I don't need thermal evaporation blocks. I don't need matter condensers. Yeah, we could do some strong cleanup here. Where's my AE2 stuff? Here it is. So, nope. 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 So you merge, thank you. I don't know where that goes, and I don't care. Flight blocks. Where's all those sweet flight blocks? You go in there, my friend. Auto placers can go with the AE2 stuff. The destruction gadget. Where did it just go? Oh, I didn't take it out of the bag. Yeah. Yeah, I reckon I tend to do that sometimes. I reckon I tend to do that sometimes. Y'all can have these auto placers. I could probably do a strong defragmentation of everything that's in here. We're not doing drawers anymore. We're not doing crimson fungus, and like, there's a lot of this stuff I could just dump and not worry about it. We're good for now. Okay, how far else? Power cable, CDs. I don't want torches anymore. I grew up and I made lanterns. Okay, this looks a lot less like crap, right? Kind of, sort of. Okay, the next thing to do is advanced crushing factories. Now, the crushing factories do what? Makes moonstone into moon cobblestone into moonstone dust, moonstone dust into lunar gas. Ooh. Whoa. Where did you come from? Can I zoom out? Oh, okay. Machine gearbox. Use the industrial strainer. These blocks can be collected with a wrench. That doesn't seem super hard. What do you do? You're not even gonna tell me what you do. Okay, because it's locked, probably. Oh, the dirty stuff. Okay, lunar gas and rich moon dust. Okay, we'll just take it one step at a time. The next thing I need is a tech frame. I'm fine with 60%. I can make elite stuff pretty easily, I think. Although I don't see where we have... Oh, there we go. Yeah, we have a ton of elite cakes. Moon. You can have this. And what I would like is... Do I not have any more... Rubbish? I don't. Okay, that's fine. What I need is more crafting things. Crafting terminal. Yep. 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 Cool. Thank you. Okay, now I can do the work here and I don't have to keep bouncing back and forth. So this looks like that. Okay, what are we waiting for? Moonstone. Has Moonstone. You need to get crushed into moon dust. Which I guess might as well just be right here. Yeah, alright. Gotta get you some power. Power. There. I don't need that, thank you. I need import, outport, exp. That guy. Oh. Take one. I'll take two. Thanks. Put output. Nope. That's... Yeah, that's correct. So you get Moonstone. Yeah, that guy. We got a break happening in about 50 seconds here, folks. Good opportunity to get up, stretch, and all that. The Moonstone, Moon Cobblestone... Stone, Moon Cobblestone, Moon Dirt, Moon Dust, whatever. Get that added to the grid. I've been rewatching Tron. A new Tron movie came out somewhat recently, Tron Ares, and I've heard not great things about it, but I'm always willing to give stuff a try. I need new drive. Cobblestone. Stone. Thing. And there you go. I did find a little nugget. Somebody, I did a search for like, what was it called? Oh, big stretch. I did a search for like, what was it? Movies off the radar? Movies and TV shows. I gotta look up what I called it. Unnoticed? Overlooked? I called it underrated or under the radar shows is what I looked for. And I found one called Tron Uprising. It was an interesting one. It's the events between Tron and Tron Legacy. I think they did a pretty alright job with it. Very action-y for a Tron movie, I think. I thought it was pretty good so far. I'm up to episode 5. But yeah, I've really been enjoying it. Hold on just a second. I need to blow my snoot. Alright, pardon me. But yeah, it's been interesting. I'm up to episode 5 of Tron Uprising. I liked it. Tron isn't like my biggest fandom or anything. But it's not bad. And water break. Check my messages break. I have another sneeze coming on just a second here. Oh, man. It is called an item. That's the guy. Item sell. And I'm confident you can't be put in the system because you ain't got no slots. You can't be put in the system. Now who's holding it? That's the thing. You do. Awesome. That was easy. Oop. 2, 5, 6. Because it's 2, 5, 6. Yeah, I need an equal distribution mod. Yeah, I thought I had an extra. What happened? So you've recovered, right? You're feeling better. You recovered. You got a new monitor. What's up now? Moonstone dust. Right? I think. Oh, for real? You are correct. You are not doing well on stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. Called crate. I do crates of things. Golden carrots, whatever. Yep, perfect. Gonna be annoying just one time. But it pre-partitions the drives with stuff we're not even messing with. I don't have a new monitor. Just using my old monitor as a primary. Oh, okay. I thought you got not gambling money? I thought you got hooked up with a new monitor or something. Sorry, open to suggestions on gambling? Open to suggestions on what? Great golden. Melon. We're not doing melon crates. What's called glistering? Glistering. I thought it was glistening. Huh. I don't know what sounds worse. I did with someone in gambling, but they went in my piggy bank. Okay, cool. I am remembering some things. Looking for a quality monitor. Oh, yeah. Honestly, my brain and my eyes work in 16 or 60 frames, so I couldn't recommend you anything great. When I needed a new monitor, I found whatever could do 60 frames a second, and I was like, good enough. Already did the melon seeds thing. Already did the melon seeds. Okay, melon. I don't. What's a rare thing we'll never need to create? Bread. Yeah, perfect. And created dragon's breath. Sure, we're not gonna need that. I think I got this monitor. Well, my secondary monitor is from 2013 or something. But my primary monitor, I think there was like when I don't do Amazon or any of that anymore. But way back when there was like a Black Friday sale, there was a monitor that was the right price, and I cross-checked it against Best Buy and all the other major retailers, and that was it. Well, the good news, I mean, if there's any good news to be had, crate. If there's any good news to be had, I guess think of it like this. With all the stuff you're replacing now, think of how long it's going to take for you to be in this position again, right? Maybe that's the cheer up of it. I don't know, but maybe that's the cheer up of it. Maybe that's a really crappy cheer up, but cheer up, I guess. I do moonstone bricks? I did moonstone bricks. Hold on. I know it's a really crappy cheer up, but that's kind of like the best I've got right now. Okay, there's all that. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna help much. Okay, so this is doing moonstone. This should be doing moon dust. Oh, moon stone cobble? Moon cobble. Moon cobblestone thing. And that should be doing that. Hey, nice. At least my car is fine. LG, don't say shit like that. Have you not seen a cartoon? Yeah, have you not seen a cartoon in your life? And I just jinxed it. Yup. Well, at least it's not raining. ... Starts raining. Oh, that is beautiful. Was it Shift K for shaders? Whoa. Alright, I don't like the way the stuff looks, but this does look pretty cool. That does look cool. Alright. So we've made the dust and the lunar gas. This is for moonstone dust. Okay. Lunar gas. No, I don't want creative stuff, thanks. Lunar gas. Enriched moon dust, moon dust. Okay, so I need an enricher. Nope, where were we? I just lost it. Lunar gas. Moonstone dust. Okay, I need an enrichment chamber, so we're gonna go get that. At least no one stole my piggy bank. LG, no! We're gonna be like in a stream, like in like a week from now, and you're gonna be like, you are not gonna believe this shiz. Somebody stole my piggy wiggy bank. I need an enricher. Richer. Do I have... Yeah, I do. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of changing already. I know I just set this up, but we're gonna do a little bit of tweaking. This being right here means I can't really clean this up. So, bop, 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 bip, dip, dip. Advanced Riching Factory. Look like this. And Crushing Factory, you look like this. This, like that, and that. That looks alright, I think. Items. Output. You're already set on. Thank you. Okay, I do need some import-export buses. Okay, and I need one more. Imp exp. That guy. Yoink. The yoink. Yeah. Okay. The crushing factory does stone, I think. I think we've already crushed all our moonstone, didn't we? Stone. You're gonna do this when moon cobblestone is less than that. Oh, not chiseled moonstone. You? Okay. You are enriched moon dust. Moonstone dust. Okay. Boosto do? Stone dust? Hey, look at that. Boom. Okay. When that is less than 200, do the enriching thing. Yeah, you don't have any energy. Yep. Am working on that. I'm working. I believe I'm working on that. Could just be just as good doing it like this. Cool. Okay. More room for more machines. Whatever. This is eating up 1, 2, 3 signals. It should. Just the 3 signals. That looks like that. This. Awkward like that. But it'll work. You know what? We could come at it from the side. Let's do that. That way it doesn't collide with whatever other machines we got going on. That. This makes cobblestone. This makes moonstone dust. Okay. Done. Okay. So that's that part of the whole thing. There's that. So now what's next? Lunar gas is... She would show me the recipes, but... Lunar gas is enrich moon dust in a chemical oxidizer. It's been a while since we've messed with a chemical oxidizer. Yep. Make. Enough to make. Dynamic tank? Okay. What does that even do? Shift plus N for description. Oh, it's just a casing. Okay. I thought it was going to be like a better version of a regular tank or something. Okay. So, chemical oxidizer. I also need lunar gas added to a fluid who's a what's it's. Oh, unless it's a chemical. I don't know what it is. Probably need another liquid drive soon. Hi. I think we're using all of that. We need new drive array. Pretty... okay. Can I get a 256? Yep. Then I need a fluid storage cell thing, so we'll just manually like that. Cool. $50 says it's a gas or a chemical. Allergies, sweet goodness gracious. Okay. We get the thing. Awesome. Awesome. Thanks. Okay. How big were we making the other ones? 64. Okay, well this is a little embarrassing, but that's okay. So this is lunar... Oh wait, it's called gas. Oh, for God's sake. It says it in the name. It's a chemical. Alright. I think we're using all of that, actually. I need a chemical storage. Yep. Not the end of the world. Thanks. Give me just a second here. All right. Good stuff. I'll take that. Okay. So, let's partition this up. So we can only have 5 types anyway? Yeah. Lunar gas. Okay. What other kinds of gas can we get into this thing? Ultimate gas, which I'm not using. Lunar gas. Gaseous brine, which I don't think I'm messing with. That doesn't work, does it? No. This won't work. This work? I don't know how to search on type. What's a gas? Well, gaseous brine. Does it say gas? Mechanism brine. Ultimate gas. Lunar gas. I don't know what other gases I can put in here that would be... that I could just put in here just to fill a thing. I think I'm using everything else. Let's see. Maybe I could do something like this and just go through 1 or 2 mod packs. Slurry. Oh, the slurries and stuff. Yeah. I'm not putting slurries or anything in... Yeah. Yep. Perfect. The slurries are not part of the conversation. Excellent. Excellent. That looks very similar to the item. But, okay. I've got a fluid storage thingamadangle ready for deployment, if needed. Boop. Okay, so now I need a... Yep, I got it. Yep, moon. Chemical oxidizer. I'm just sprinkling redstone dust everywhere because it ends up in my inventory when I make stuff. Hi. Import. Export bus, thank you. You get enriched dust. And we're going to do moon gas? Lunar gas. Gas. I don't know, when it's under 100 buckets, I guess? There we go. Does just one of these produce like that much? Oh, just one of these makes like 8 buckets worth. That's dope. Okay. Ah, we need it for the dimensional infusers. That's what's up with that. Oh, and we need it here. Okay. Well, glad that we got that started. Okay, so we have lunar gas. Yep. And we already did enriched moon dust. Oh, did you grab it? There you go. Thanks. Okay, so that's done. Now, the enriched industrial gearbox are used for industrial strainer. Okay, how many of this do I need? Stone dust, right gear. Oh, it's not that big. Okay, the industrial strainery, is that what that said? I don't know why I find that hilarious, but I do. Okay. I don't know how many of these I need, so I'm just gonna make a bunch. Moonstone bricks. Okay, so the thing is, I don't really have, like, an automatic way to make more moonstone, right? We just go harvesting, I guess? So, I have lanterns. Let's just go get more moonstone. Actually, just to make this a little easier on us. Go to bed real quick. I got the lanterns, doesn't super matter, but this... be alright. Okay, gonna have a little water here. Alright. Going up. Up, going up. Oh, I didn't have to go up. Here's fine. And, Zorp. Yeah, we'll do a little harvesting, then in about 5 minutes we're gonna go and, take that break. Oh. Oh, I see. Is it literally just a lander now? Oh, it's literally just a lander now. Okay. So if we want to go elsewhere, we do need another rocket. I'm to assume. And that's totes fine. I'd rather dig down than dig up. It's all moonstone? Yeah. Yeah. This is where I might want that magnet upgrade if I had the mech suit. This is where I could see some real value about it. Oh, Nico? Hey, okay. Fun up, I guess. Double check something real fast. Yep, we got flight blocks. We're good. Okay. Yeah, good stuff. Hi. Okay, now we've reached the soul soil layer, which I don't really want to mess with. I just really need one of these things. Cool, make sure we get everything. Bless you. Thanks for sneezing in my drink. I appreciate that. I don't know if that came across the microphone. Super helpful. Thank you. Okay. It's honestly fine. Like, we're gonna take a break in 5 minutes. I'm gonna go get a fresh glass. I try to use one glass for as long as I possibly can. In terms of water, because most of what I drink is either water or coffee. I have 1 cup for water, I have 1 cup for coffee. And I'll use those cups for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. Then, like, the coffee gets, like, a film. The coffee cup gets, like, a weird film on it and... falling? Oh, we fell a bunch. Okay. So I don't mind getting a fresh cup. So, like, this is just a... yeah, we're gonna get a fresh cup of water anyway. NBD. A little gross, but NBD. Okay. Okay, mister. How are we looking? It's probably a good start for that to process while I take a break. Yo, got that. Want to make sure we get everything that dropped, because there could be a bunch that dropped if we didn't collect it on the way down. Alright. I'm going to feed this into the ME system, and then we go take a break. We're going to do this. Yeah, okay. Leave you something looking kind of cool. I'm keeping 4 on me so I can make moon brick. Because I need moon brick for some stuff. Yeah, that's probably good. 3 stacks. There you go. Okay. So for those of you watching on the YouTube side, this is where we're going to call this an episode. So thank you all for joining, and I hope to catch you all next time.